Hello, and welcome along to episode 24 of... Have I lied? Is it 23? No, it is 24. Okay. Welcome along to episode 24 of Deletion. We found Josh. There he is. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, good.
Yeah, were you doing the jambalaya in Jamaica or something? I can't remember. I'm sure it was something interesting. But Josh has returned, and as he watched the video back on YouTube nice and closely, he's not gonna give us the recap. Not Pat, not Josh. One of you two. Mikayla, I think it's your turn. I'm calling you out on this. Mikayla, it's definitely your turn.
It was we learned a lot. We learned a lot last week.
Yeah, we can.
By all means, chip in, guys.
Well,
Yeah, can we chip in? We'll all chip in. We'll all chip in.
Summarize the important bits.
Yes.
Okay, we started off in Perdition, about to go talk to various people. I don't remember the order of events, but some guys were gonna rob Kretch there, and he made fools of them.
Yeah.
So that was like no big deal. Then we went to talk to...
He gave us a mission. He said that if we... Oh god, what was it? It was an
Some guy owes him money.
Yeah, we need to find the guy who owes him money who...
Any names,
Church
guys?
of Illumination.
His name was Kristen.
Christian. Yeah. This guy, you have seen him once before.
Oh yeah, that guy, right. Yeah, so that guy owes him money. Then we went to talk to Ripley, vampire, and gave her some information, like about Cap Cube, which she revealed what those letters stand for, which are somewhere. But it was basically all the important, sectors of
Industry.
Can we get them reeled off from somebody who has them written down? Or I also pasted them in
Was
the chat.
communication, arms, pharmaceuticals, cybernetics, upgrades, banking, and entertainment.
Yeah.
That's right. What the heck? I know I copied and pasted that somewhere. Oh, I don't know. I'll sort this later. So yeah, that was helpful. And then we told her some things about, like, the, that plant monster down in the tunnels. And she was like, hey, maybe this guy, Kierth, could help you with that. And I was like, oh, wow, thank you. That's so helpful of you to share that information. So we did go talk to him. I don't remember this before or after the igloo.
Before we went to Kierth, we went to the igloo, yeah.
The igloo. And all my useful prep, the first thing I did was go and get you some Art of the Seer.
Wow.
I like him even more now.
So what did this guy do? Can we tell Josh who the Seer is?
He's just a little guy who's good at predicting Zen Ball stuff. So he makes money on people betting. And yeah, he's just living down here. These guys just went and knocked on his door.
Yeah. He's like a baker, amateur baker.
He's like a professional baker.
Yeah, he gave these guys a Bakewell tart. It was really good.
Well, he's rich enough that he can pursue his passion, which is baking, which we can all hope for one day. So that's that guy. Then we went to talk to this guy, Kierth, at the,
oh my god,
that place.
The Church of Illumination?
The church where Yorsh hangs out, and wow, we were not informed about this guy.
Church of the Faithful.
So yeah, we found out he's some kind of necromancer, and it was like, this is kind of creepy. And then we went to his freaking, I don't know, his demi-plane or something, where he basically forced us into a blood pact to kill that thing in a year, or he's gonna put us in his undead army. Which, like, that part was fine, because I was going to do that anyway, but then he, like, stabbed us in the eyeball.
Yeah, he stabbed us in the eyeballs and gave us
all
dark
of us.
sight.
Nope.
No, you
Vulgo.
already have dark sight.
He specifically said he wouldn't touch you because you'd already been claimed.
You're taken.
So this was one of your potential patrons. And he put those nasty little claws into the back of Oleg and Paisley's eye and gave them devil sight so they can see in the dark and through magical darkness.
What's with this pie and losing their eyes?
Brozzig already had cool eyes, so they gave him a point of constitution instead.
He stabbed me in the heart.
His special eyes.
I see.
Yeah, so that was pretty traumatic, but
we liked his butler though, didn't you? Who was his butler?
Did we?
These patrons have butlers.
Yeah, I thought that was like his receptionist.
servants.
His head was sewed to his shoulder.
Yeah, his head was fused to his shoulder.
He
Frank,
did like his
the
reception.
undead guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true. We'll talk about
someone
Nikki. Yeah. So Nikki is a vodka drinking techie who basically not Nikki. That's rubbish.
No, not
That's
Nikki. Nikki
Raven.
is
Sorry.
yeah,
Raven is a vodka drinking techie with a bit of a problem. She would be dead if it wasn't for him. Is what she said. So she basically lives in his very old-fashioned apartment with a fridge full of vodka, and yeah, takes calls on his behalf. And then Frank was the servant downstairs with his head fused to his shoulder, who sort of shuffled around the table and served you some rotting meat. It was very Vulgo's vibe. He would have loved it.
No, yeah, it was not the best experience, but you know, we moved on, and actually on our way out of there, we found out that those robots, Siphon, were looking for us again.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the big white winged ones, by the way, guys. Were after you. I think I have them.
Searchers.
Searchers, seekers. Yeah, I think I have them somewhere.
Yeah,
Here you go. So these things, you remember they came and tried to get you in a cafe, and Luvon got you out of perdition. And when you went to see Jezebel, she pointed out that they've come after you every time you've been to see Ripley, specifically. So she's selling you out.
Yeah.
Then we went to a sex shop.
Then we went to see Jezebel.
You did, we did go to a sex shop first. Why did we go to a sex shop? Who put you there?
We just exited out of there because that was Yorsh's way out of perdition.
Yeah.
Yes, our good friend Yorsh, after giving a rather seductive cuddle to Shift, who was very unhappy about it, popped you guys in an elevator into an inflatable sex doll shop, which is his thing. You know,
We're inside a sex doll.
No. You're just inside a shop full of sex dolls.
Okay.
Inflatables.
I wish it was like a bouncy house, though.
It took the group a while to realize that it was sexually themed, and then we went shopping, didn't we? You guys bought
not at the sex shop though.
No. We bought some other stuff.
That's
in
disappointing.
One of the most interesting things that you guys bought was a jammer for security cameras. It only works within 10 feet, so we were thinking maybe Kai might use it occasionally, or other variant things. But basically, it's quite obvious it's in use, but it jams up the signal.
Is it reusable?
Yeah, but it has, I think, some charges somewhere.
Yeah, you told us 3 per day, maybe?
Yeah. I probably also told you I'd make it and didn't.
Quick question. Does that jam the tech in your heads as well? Or just camera tech?
No. Just
so we can't just slam it on people's faces.
We can't give it to Josh to let him, wander around invisible with it. So
no, but it does jam anything that's electrolysis. So electrolysis is sort of external technology, but it might jam a gun.
Okay.
For example,
we'll find out.
Amongst other things. 10-foot jammer. That's another thing on the list of things I have.
Will it jam all of Oleg's magical ability?
No, not at all. Because
we did get anti-magic things.
Yeah,
we did get an anti-magic thing from our new undead friend. So.
Yeah.
Yes,
we're saving that. But we're saving.
To help with the red thing.
Yeah, that's great.
And then what did Jezebel say, and how was she doing? When she met you in the Feywild, pretty much, didn't she?
She's cool.
Listen to her demi playing.
Basically, they tried to scoop her up as well, but she did not go like
the Black Warforged. The Black Warforged came after her.
Yeah, she wasn't having it.
And she told us that our good friend Vikayla has been kidnapped.
No!
And then we were like, when? And then we were like, when? And she was like, oh, like a few days ago. And we were like,
that's weird, because Vulgo went and saw him earlier today, I think, or yesterday. And then everyone turns to look at Vulgo, and that's where the episode ends.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, we know that. Did we find out in this past episode that Detective Inspector Roland has also been taken by Black?
Oh yeah,
and everybody at the mall was
freaking
Nikki
out. I told you that last time, but yes,
everybody at the mall was freaking out because everybody's getting lots
On the
of people
news, quite a few people have disappeared, indeed.
Oh yeah, it was. On the news.
She did identify
Goodness.
a few people who had been taken. One of which was Jerome.
Yes,
this
Jerome.
random salesman who sold you some fantasy
Yeah, that's
life.
also weird.
Yeah,
We
which
keep bumping into strangely.
was a bit of an odd one. Also told you that
The siren was also taken.
yes, the Siren, who is a singer. She's a very popular singer, who you haven't met, which broke the chain of, oh, it's all people that have met us. You also knew that Mako had been taken. Miko's this little brat who had the eye drops at that meeting. You
Remember, we met him at the Anovia Awards.
Yeah, at the Anovia Awards. You sat
at our
next to him
table.
at the with the
Yes,
priestess.
yes,
Had
yes,
blood
yes,
with
yes.
You
Isla
also
Quinn.
sat next to Leisha, and you do have her calling card. You don't know if she's been taken, and you don't know if Archibald has been taken. Good old Archibald.
So many people.
He threw
to
somebody
remember.
into an extra dimensional portal.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Sorry, we're great
character.
friends. But yeah, Jezebel also gave you a one-time use device which teleports you back to that realm, but warned you not to bring any enemies there, as the satyr that's been playing for 6 years will be very angry if he has to stop. He's playing a panpipe there. Yeah, you got to this extra dimensional place by ordering a triple espresso at a cafe in Groverside, and she led you out there, and some weird lizard folk came and got you and took you through. And then yeah, I think you guys just went home.
Well, there was one other
Anything
thing.
else?
Paisley let her know about the Goblin experiments, and now Jezebel's pissed and is going to go to Medicorp.
She was
to
quite
fuck shit up.
interested in that.
She found out
The
about
Goblin
so.
experiment.
If you remember our good friend Nicholas at the Collusion, when you popped in with him last time, he was growing a goblin baby in a vat.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Vividly.
as you do. And for
Yeah,
some
you
reason,
know.
Paisley just dropped that into conversation with Jezebel.
Oh,
We're
no.
still not quite sure why.
Well, she looks like the
I
baby
don't remember it
kidnapping,
like
eating
that.
type.
But the most important thing is that she was furious because Medicorp have been trying to create artificial life for a long time, and they haven't succeeded. And if they do succeed, that's very, very dangerous for the whole world.
Yep.
Well, that's how she sees it. And she was like, give up the name of your source. And everybody was like, actually, no, we're going to protect them. Which was very brave and very admirable. And she was like, you know what, fine, I'll just go to Medicorp and mess with them instead.
Yeah,
And then she
that
took
makes
off
more
in a
sense.
huff.
Yeah, Nicholas is just a fucking. He's just a middleman. He doesn't know what's going on. So yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't care what she does to these corporations.
There is one other important piece of
Yeah,
information.
I wanted to add one thing regarding Capcube.
Yes.
We found that the idea of Capcube was actually quite old,
Yeah.
and that they had tried to do something along those lines many, many years ago.
A couple of
and
hundred
it-
years.
100 years, yeah, a couple hundred years ago, and it was
Damn.
either annexed or just basically thrown out because they
Importantly,
didn't feel
who
that.
had the idea 200 years ago?
Oh, so it was oh god, what's his fucking name?
Wait, what's
Not
Capcube?
Garrick.
Oh,
Capcube
Josh.
is like the evil corporation that is
So
fucking
dear.
everything and
the
trying to kill us,
conspiracy
probably.
where it was written on a napkin for Roland, where basically the idea of this group of people, this shadowy group
Orbit.
of people, some sort of oversight thing, have been controlling various political parties or government parties or whatever. You're not really sure exactly what's going on, but it's definitely some sort of conspiracy is going on there, and they're linked
Was
to
it-
different places. And Alexander told you that Joseph Quick, I think, is a guaranteed member. Was that what it was? He said Joseph Quick, he believed, was a member.
Yeah, I thought it was David Sorbin's father.
It was
who-
Philip
then
Sorbin. Yeah.
You found out
Yeah.
that Philip Sorbin, who is David Sorbin's father, had originally toted this idea of Capcube, of this grouping of strong
that would basically
different
yeah.
companies having a monopoly of power. And basically Jezebel herself shut it down a couple of hundred years ago, or so she thought, but it seems that it was passed on to David Sorbin.
Sort of this idea of like a corporate-run government where like society relied on them for everything, right?
I feel like I'm playing a different campaign.
Maybe you are.
Just
That's
decaying
okay.
all of this stuff.
Well,
Volgo
And then-
kind of is playing his own campaign, so it's correct that you don't know what's going
I mean,
on.
it's so much so that when our lovely friend Shift took these guys to a virtual reality sushi restaurant to restore their wounds after their blood pact, you had a burger.
There's just too many names.
I think that's
there is a lot going on, so I do understand that maybe maybe you should spend the next week just watching back the first 24 episodes and just recapping it yourself. You can watch them on YouTube. It's only 69 hours of footage.
Do you have a job like mine where you don't do anything all day, so you can just watch videos? Because that's what I do.
At the moment,
that is new. My job has become that. That's not.
So over the next week, you've got 60 hours to go watch. Go watch one.
No, I have Persona to play.
Two times speed, 30 hours.
He's playing Persona 3 Golden.
No.
Persona 4 Golden. Sorry.
Nope. I'm playing Persona 3 Reload.
Reload, sorry, yes, Persona 4 Golden is the other one. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to be playing that new
work.
game, Metaphor or something.
Oh, I can't be fucked to get into that, or the dance games, or any of that. Just the main line for me.
Yeah.
Over the next week, Josh is going to be playing Persona with Mark Deletion on his other screen. Catch up.
Absolutely not.
Or he's just going to fly by the seat of his pants and see what happens.
Oleg brought up the idea of potentially exposing Capcube to the public.
Specifically to nail Quinn?
Yeah, to nail Quinn. Although he also expressed the need for hard evidence.
Yes.
But what if everyone's memories just get wiped because they're all plugged into one?
That's why we have to.
That's what I'm saying.
We need the hard evidence.
That's what I'm saying, Vulgo. I'm on your wavelength now. After that necromancer accosted me, I'm like, Vulgo's right about some things.
She did say multiple
we
times.
Should be
we should be more
afraid.
careful.
Very afraid.
All right, goosebumps. But yeah. Cool. All right. Well, in that case, where were we at? We were at the Clusion base. It's about 10:30 in the morning. The following day is Aisha's mission, and her mission is to do what? Can anybody tell me?
Distribute propaganda.
We're going to hack the screens at the Moleside Mall.
Cause anarchy.
And I don't remember the message that we're going to put on them. I don't know if we were privy to it.
You're not privy to it, but specifically, she has to climb up what's called the main tower. So when you were at Moleside just recently, you saw a central. Sort of there were 3 or 4 little smaller towers, but then there was this one huge tower. So Moleside is a shopping mall that can have 450,000 people in it at any given time. It's an entire district, and any shop that there has ever been is in Moleside. And basically, it's got a huge passage of people at all times, and the main tower is like a food court, basically. So in the main tower, they have all these different restaurants and food places around the sort of 2nd and 3rd floor, and they've got these huge screens above that that people can see from all over, and they also connect out to the rest of Moleside. So any message that was displayed on there will be displayed everywhere. And Aisha's got to climb to the top of that tower, inside it, to basically manually plug something into that screen. It's an analog override.
Manually?
So you are told. Yeah, so she's got to climb up and manually plug something in. And you were asked by that elf bitch if you would name incoming...
Eliana?
Yeah, her. That elf bitch. That's pretty fairly accurate, isn't it? Yeah. You were asked if you would come and basically keep an eye out for Aisha. She's a little worried after the information was deleted from some people's brains with implants that something might get past them that won't get past you, basically.
And Aisha's sexy brother is worried too.
Yeah, Aeglon is terrified, and he
Where's he at?
The notes now say got to first base with Paisley. I love that.
He did.
He did.
Said that for weeks.
Yeah, I just haven't clicked on his and scrolled any time recently. So yes, he is. For a long time, he argued with Aisha to let him take charge and do the mission.
But
himself.
she's not doing. Yeah, we gotta talk to Aisha today for sure.
Yeah. So, that.
Oh, has Eliana told us? Like, she said everyone's gonna have something to do.
She specifically just wants you to watch Aisha.
Okay.
That is it. Like, walk through and watch Aisha and see if there's anything you can notice that nobody else seems to have got. Spoiler alert. That might happen.
Let's just say hypothetically
these guys may or may not know about this. So prepare for combat is the answer. If you are somebody who can switch out invocations or choose spells and prepare those and artifice them. But there's a day beforehand. A reminder that you have people here who have stuff stocked that might be useful to you. And yeah, who generally just might be of use. So you've got a whole day to talk about, ask some advice, etc.
Great.
And sort of as you come down to breakfast, it's a late breakfast, it's like 10:30 in the morning. You do hear an argument out in the corridor between Dylan, Ford, and Eliana.
What has Dylan gotten into now? I want to eavesdrop.
Okay, cool. So as you sort of head out, that's so Ford and Eliana are a reminder of the mummy and daddy of the collusion. And Dylan is not. So I'm sure you know who Dylan is by now. So
he's the kid that they're both disappointed in.
He's our troublemaking
he's
brother.
just like, why not? You said you'd let me out now. And I've been out lots. There is no reason why I shouldn't look after Aisha. She's like a sister to me. No one can land a shot better than me. If I can find a place to hide, like out in the food court somewhere with a rifle or something, I can cover her back from anywhere. And then Eliana's basically telling around, you can't be trusted. Every single turn and opportunity, you find a way to get yourself in trouble. You've got a brother to look after. You stay here, you look after your brother. You get him, you get him involved, and you what's your time doing? Ford sort of turns to Eliana. On the contrary, I think he could be very useful. If he does get himself in trouble, then it would be his own problems.
These guys are crazy.
Somehow we always end up digging him out of it.
Yeah.
One way or another. Dylan's sort of, I don't think it's fair. I don't. And Aisha's my friend too, and I should be allowed to protect her. And then he sort of storms into the canteen like a sassy little 16-year-old, just sort
slamming
of like,
the door
shoulders
into
going,
Paisley.
And like grumpy, and he sort of miserably grabs two chocolate milkshakes and a chocolate piled waffle, and he sits in the corner like a teenager and sort of just basically proves their point that he's very childish. And I'm not slandering all halflings. You do get unchildish halflings, but he isn't one of them.
No. Yeah.
So you guys sort of in the canteen see him storming in, and Paisley, you've heard the entire conversation.
Yikes. Alright, yeah, I'll just go pull up a seat next to Dylan. Hey, man. I hear you're not being allowed on this mission.
Don't let me do anything. I'm a hindrance, a
with that?
problem. I can't be trusted. Like I can't be trusted to look after Aisha.
That seems crazy to me, because, they said everyone has a role in this, right? You're such a good shot. It seems wasteful.
Everyone but me and Jacko. We're gonna stay here to look after him.
Well, Jacko's got... I get that. He's got his own things.
Well, they're not taking Gorm either, but I think that's more of a convenient thing. He's gonna be looking after the base.
Okay, good.
Come on, if I told you had to be left back with Sick Boy and Turtle, you wouldn't be annoyed?
No, yeah. I lower my voice. You should just come anyways. Right? Hide in my pocket.
I'm gonna turn around on my bench. I'll take that. I'll stay with Sick Boy and Turtle.
Oh wow. I like that. You can disguise yourself as Vulgo. And Vulgo, you disguise yourself as Dylan. This plan's coming together.
The DM has got nothing to stop you doing that, and at the same time is going to beg you, for the love of God, please, do not leave Josh in the base for the entire episode and take an NPC that shouldn't be allowed out the house. Then sort of looks at you and he's like, yeah, that's really cool. I'd love to do that. You want to put that Vulgo? And sort of from over at a table next to you, you just see, what's his name? Pell. With his sort of eagle-eyed hearing. It looks over and that would be ill-advised.
Uh-oh.
Next time Dylan goes out without a cord, he might find himself chained to a wall or something.
do you mean? Dylan hasn't gotten in any trouble lately, right? I look at him.
If I had have remembered to give you the Venerable Vermont, but at the very least, Pell will slide you a copy of the sort of trashy, it's called Quinn News, which is Naylor Quinn's newspaper thing. But it's in tablet form only, like it's digital form. But when you scroll through it, you will see that recently, there's a prototype for some new joysticks for a video game that have gone missing. And Pell will say they seem to have arrived in our gaming room. And then he just sort of looks at Dylan and no, not in any trouble at all recently.
That's not trouble.
Mention, and he shuffles through a few more pages.
I high five Dylan.
He shuffles through a few more pages, and he will show you that from a hospital in the center of I can't remember the name of the district. I will go and get it for you. Now, I really should get this open on my other screen at some point. From a hospital in the middle of the Cedars, which is sort of a fairly outlying district, not that far from Darktown, actually. A bunch of that solution that is really, really good for lots of important things, but also happens to cure hangovers, has recently been stolen. And he also sort of gestures towards Dylan. Can anybody remember what we called those?
Oh God, no.
Those little soluble tablets. Did anyone write them down?
Hangover cure.
I don't remember.
No.
Oh, I'll have to go back and find those out.
The hangover.
No. They're not actually traditionally meant to be a hangover cure. They're something completely different. But I'm not sure we actually ascribed a name to them, or whether it was just, I don't know, washing machines live longer with them or something. We'll call them Calgon.
Washing machines live long with Calgon.
Thank you, Josh. That's very helpful. My little advertising, advertising animal. It played on the radio for years and years and years here, and it was almost unescapable. Anyway, those things.
Krista cures.
Krista cure. Thank you. There we go.
Wow.
Go ahead and have a D6. Excellent note-cating. Note-cating,
right.
Whatever the thing we're gonna, those things.
Love that.
So it's fairly obvious that Dylan has been nothing but trouble since he's been allowed out.
Well.
Also, this entire propaganda event is taking place in a shopping centre, and he seems to be a kleptomaniac. So, it's fair to say Eliana's probably got a good reason to leave her not here. Leave him here.
Yeah. Dylan, plus, she's been so kind to you and your brother. I mean, let her have this one, okay? We will bring you back Burgertron. For you and your brother. Yes.
Okay. Deal. Wow. Without my support, you might get hurt. Wait, let me go and get these for you. And he sort of points towards Paisley. And he comes rushing back with what looks like a really cool pair of aviator sunglasses. And he's like, they've got zoom on them!
These are cool. Thanks.
So, these glasses, I will give them to you on D&D Beyond at some point. They give you advantage on all attacks over 100 feet away.
Ooh.
But disadvantage on all attacks less than 100 feet away.
Oh.
Work.
You can just flip them up and flip them down. It takes just an object interaction to do that. But if you are, it's advised that you're lying prone when you use these. But I don't think you have a particularly long rifle or anything yet. But I do think. Did you get the pistol extension?
No, just a paint job last time, I believe.
Yeah, if you want the range extension.
That's right. I did just get the paint job.
It is a very quick journey up to Mallside if you do want to get that range extension. In light of that, and upgrade the rust bucket.
Ooh.
We have the money. I think you said it was like 4 or 5K.
4,500 credits specifically.
Oh, there we go.
To increase the range by 40 and 40 respectively.
Oh, that's pretty good.
What's the range on your gun currently? No! Oh,
30-90.
Well, I think I just broke the rust bucket permanently. Let's hope it still exists.
That's what I get for trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula.
I think I just straight up broke it. No, there we go. Okay, I was able to get it back by going back. I genuinely deleted it from the entirety of D&D Beyond.
I love
but
that.
I got it back. Okay.
Thank God.
So, yeah, it's it now misfires on a 10, not an 8. Or is it 12 now? I think it's a 12 now. It is 12. Yes, there we go. You didn't increase its ammo yet, so it's still on a 6 reload. But do you want to upgrade the range?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think
Dylan,
I can do that for
I
you.
won't let you down
Just give me
with
a
these
second.
glasses you've gifted me.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm making edits.
Okay.
Let me see those glasses.
Okay, here. I'm on. Pretty cool, right?
I'll lift up my own shades and put them on.
Yeah. Just like you kind of already have some.
And sort of like a grumble and be like, I could have made these for you.
Mikayla, can you refresh and see whether your JP12 Rust Bucket now has a range of 70 and something?
Oh.
I may have fixed it.
Let me refresh.
You may need to control
Again?
Shift R it.
Yeah, no.
Okay, can you manually override it? Customize?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Or maybe on your action you might be able to. So yeah, it's an increase in range of 40 and 40. So 40 to its within advantage range, within standard range, and 40 to its disadvantage.
Okay, so it's got 70. What is that? 130?
130 or something like that, yeah.
Cool.
Slightly better than a longbow now.
Nice. Now we're talking. Oh, I named it 70, 130 range. Cool. Very cool.
Is that what you were going for? Probably not.
Not
but
at
anyway.
all. I meant to put that in the notes.
Yeah, I think I think I can override it at some point, but it's complicated. Go ahead, Josh.
Has any mail arrived from Lex?
Well, there's no news of Lex at all. You do know she was last at the last Light Chapel. And that she decided to go out and pursue something in relation to that, but she gave very little information.
She's off discovering herself.
Yeah, or other people like her. Just a reminder, you have recently met someone quite like Lex. I don't know if you wanted to, because you can send Lex information. You had a way of contacting her, of sending a message out.
Did I?
Yeah, I think she gave that to you the last time when she sent a message in from the last Light Chapel.
I don't think so.
Pretty certain
I'm probably the wrong person to ask.
I'm 99.9% certain she did give you a way to send messages. Or specifically, if you don't want to do it yourself, you could send a message through somebody else who can communicate with her via implant. But you did meet Nikki. Who seems to be similar creation. Do you remember Nikki? She was the
That's
one with
right.
all the. She was the one with all the screens.
Yeah, spying on us.
Oh, the one that I interrogated in
Yeah.
her office.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did the
that
old,
you
I was
trapped
too.
in there.
fire
yeah,
axe
I
through
was-
the door technique.
I was too fired up by the siphon to even acknowledge what she was.
So yeah, at some point you did meet someone like her. Are there any general stuff that you want to pick up around here? Do you want to head to Grelza, the quartermaster, or to Nicholas, the potion maker, or anything like that?
We have some stuff in our inventory that I don't know who
True.
is attuned to it, if anybody. We have the rock shard of grounding that grants you immunity to lightning damage. If we're going to be,
Whoa.
I don't know if we're going to be dealing with
Whoa.
fighting robots today, but that may be something. We have that amethyst lodestone as well.
Oh shit! No one took that.
No, as
So-
yet, no one's attuned to it at all.
That one gives
Fairly
you
powerful magical items.
Yeah,
Also-
it gives you flying and reverse gravity and all sorts of fun
There's
stuff.
also a magical short sword. Dragon
I took the
Thrust
magical
short sword.
short sword.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. That's a
Yeah,
slumbering form at the moment. You're level 5, yeah.
Yeah. If someone
That's
wants it, by all means.
Can we just do the maths there? If Exalted is 17, then Awakened would be 13.
Dormant, slumber.
Awakened would be
yeah.
13.
Awakened.
Stirring would be 9. Slumbering would be 5. Dormant would be 1. Yeah, that is correct. Slumbering. Anybody want an amethyst lodestone or a rock shard of grounding?
I'm full on attunement. So that's why.
I mean, I'm also full, but I can certainly switch something out.
Just a heads up, Mikayla, those glasses do not require attunement.
Delightful.
Josh, are you attuned to anything?
Ah!
I'm attuned to my staff.
You have a staff?
I have a dark glass staff.
Oh, you
of
do, you do,
defense.
yeah, you have the defense stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, do you want a purple rock? Or a rock shard that makes you immune to lightning damage?
What, just permanently?
Yeah, it's literally, it just makes you immune to lightning damage. It's an attunement
Sure.
item, but yeah.
What's it called?
Rock shard.
Did I put it on D&D Beyond? I probably didn't, did I?
No. I'll just give myself.
No, sorry, I'll make
immunity.
it.
The rock
Take
shard
it,
of grounding is what I have in the loot tracker.
Yeah.
And an amethyst lodestone.
That
You
one
want
is
that,
on
Delgado?
D&D Beyond. That is on
Yeah,
D&D
it's
Beyond.
That's
lodestone
pretty
is definitely on
cool,
D&D Beyond. It's very
Vulgo.
cool.
The lodestone that I got on D&D Beyond is a cursed item.
No, there's
What?
one.
It's in Fizzban's. It's in
Amethyst
Fizzban's
lodestone.
treasury.
It's a
Yeah.
purple. Just type in load stone in the manage inventory search.
Yeah. 10 minutes of flight, 3 charges of reverse gravity, or gravitational thrust.
Yeah,
Spell.
that's pretty cool, Vulgo. You can push people away from you.
Oh.
You already had that.
And fly.
Yeah, kind of. It
Really
kind of
nice.
does things that I can do anyways. I think I'll just go with the amethyst.
The rock shard.
The rock shard.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me a second.
And I'll take.
Fine.
The
If,
rock...
do you want the lodestone?
Oh, why would you do that? When I
No.
change resistance to immunity, it changes the fucking damage type.
You can have it, Oleg.
What are you giving up for that, Oleg? What is there anything that
This
we're
lodestone is made for you.
Just the either this wand of viscid globs or my power
That
glove.
might be, the wand of viscid gloves might be more Josh's speed. That's a sort of one-off.
You want
use.
that, Josh?
There's the rock
Is it
shard.
about to run out of charges?
It's got no. I barely use it. It has
Oh.
6.
Which one was I thinking of? You used a lot.
Oh,
I
he
use- I use-
exhausted up a couple of ones. But yes, the wand of viscid globs has just got 6
And,
uses, just in case you're out of spells and you want to go ham on it.
That's good. That's
I
cool.
think I'm fine.
Okay.
But if you wanna wait until we level up, we
Rico,
can go
you
get
don't need to be
flying
attuned
licenses
to
together.
wands. You don't need to attune
This
to
one,
wands.
this
Rico.
one requires attunement. so I
It does, we ignore that because it doesn't recharge. All wands and no attunement, no attunement,
Very
but
cool.
no recharge.
That's
Sorry, I
right.
thought I had said that. You may need to attune to it to be able to see it on your character sheet, but that's fine. So you can do that. The power
Okay.
glove, you got it like level 2 or 3, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's one of my infused items.
it should have
and-
done more by now, but I forgot.
Same with my staff, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, staff too. Well, you guys. Well, maybe this fight is where those abilities
this
will
is it.
come to the front.
Hmm.
But
Alright.
yes, the power glove and that staff are slumbering now, not dormant, so they should have a little more going on than they currently do. Yeah, don't ditch that power glove. It's that'll be a very strong legendary item one day.
And again, I have this dragon short sword that I'm actually not even currently attuned to. So again, if anyone wants to just poke someone with it,
A dragon.
I have a big
pretty.
stick with
It's
a
pretty
sword.
shit at the moment, if we're being
yeah,
honest.
it's not great. I'm
It's-
holding it for the looks, basically.
Del, you want
Okay,
to
yeah.
you want to tap me up? Give me alter
That's
self.
what I was just looking at. Oh, alter self. Interesting. Okay,
I think
like
if
that.
if disguise self works, then I think alter self is the way to go.
Alter
Oh,
self,
yeah,
I don't think it lets
question.
you disguise yourself as well. Alter self,
That's
doesn't it just
that's
let you
one
like
of the
grow gills and shit?
one of the
You
options
can
is
look like a person,
change appearance,
Oh,
which
okay.
is
and it's
essentially-
not like disguise self where you just like look like it. You physically change to that person. You know. So yeah, better. So people's like implants and stuff. Would they be able to see right through an alter self?
You know that the Siphon specifically have true sight, and they will see through it. But almost no one else will. Others have like anti-illusion views or like see invisibility specifically. Like they don't have, because when you went to the party, the Siphon did find you very confusing, but nobody else did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, have that alter self.
It's a no shit button. Is all that is there for.
Oh, okay. I like that. The other one, I was considering, classic pass without trace. Or, I don't know, minor illusion might be useful.
Yeah, either one are good options, I think.
I'll go with pass without trace. In case, I don't know, Aisha needs to make a sneaky retreat. Alright, yeah. I also have a big fly.
Pass without trace can affect all of us, right? Like, if
Yep.
we're close.
Within 30 feet. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good choice. I will be right back.
Yeah, it lasts for an hour, so you could even potentially hit her before she goes up.
Yes, that is true. I am just making those glasses, which is why I'm tapping away. They're called the rifleman's glasses, Mikayla. We can stick those on Genie. I don't think they'll actually
Very cool.
do anything because I can't give you advantage and disadvantage simultaneously on an item, depending on where you are. It just doesn't do anything. So they are on.
That's fine.
Yeah, cool. Are you heading up Grelza or Grelza or Nicholas for anything? A reminder that Grelza is the quartermaster.
We kind of hit up Nicholas right before we left.
True,
last
but
time.
he is stocking everyone for this fight. For this.
Oh, if he's giving away stuff,
both of them will give you things if you go there and say, "I want things."
Oh, then absolutely. Let's go see Nicholas first, and maybe don't tell him that we ratted him out to a very powerful.
Oh, I was gonna
So
tell
when
him.
you go to see Nicholas, he sort of looks at you and, yeah, I have something special for you. I was told to keep it aside for you. I don't know whether it's gonna help, but I want to make sure that you kept it aside just in case, not that you're gonna get in any more trouble than anyone else, but maybe.
Yeah, I was about to ask us specifically. What are they?
Yeah, just you four
anticipating?
specifically.
Okay.
We're just not sure how well you. Just in case, you need to.
Well, this is why we should flee at the first sign
Spit
of
it
trouble.
out. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Well, you were
What are
so
they worried
brave.
we're
You
gonna
were so
die?
brave yesterday. You were so brave yesterday when we were walking around. You didn't make a peep the whole time. It was.
That's right.
I thought you'd gotten over your fear.
I ate some funny chocolates. Is all I will say to that.
Wasn't
So
feeling
he will
well.
give each of you an elixir of health.
Yummy.
Ooh.
Nice.
So basically, they think that you might succumb to some shit that other people won't. And then he'll also give you the standard 2 potions of greater healing each.
Is it 2, James?
Yeah, 2 potions of greater healing each.
Delightful.
Nice.
There was one other thing he was giving out.
3 potions of greater healing now.
Yep.
He gave us one last time too.
It's a manufactory potion of feather falling. I haven't bothered to make a normal copy of this. I don't think there's a normal feather fall potion. But yes, it is. Just take the manufactory one that's designed for Mazraya, because I don't need to make a copy of it. Basically, you're all sort of milling about
So
at
many
quite high up
potions.
for the, like in the food court and stuff. And if you happen to fall off a balcony, that should save your ass.
Okay. I have Featherfall prepared just in case.
Okay. Sorry to take your jam away. Replace it with a potion.
No, I'd rather it be taken up by a potion. And
So, do you drink this potion as a reaction?
No. So this potion, if you fall more than 10 feet within 4 hours,
Oh, okay, I see. So you take it in advance.
It clicks in. As soon as it stops one fall, it ends, but
Copy.
yeah, it lasts
I was
for-
gonna
Well,
say,
that's
what if
fun.
it's like at the bottom of your bag and you're falling and you're like just rummaging around?
Exactly.
No, typically the manufacturing. I don't know why I'm telling you this because it's not even relevant to this campaign, but they make it and give it to people who climb rock climb and mountain climb, and off they go. Cool. But that's it. That's all he's got for you. And as you're headed out, he's sort of like, secrets are still safe, right?
La 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 la.
Absolutely.
I keep walking.
Your secrets are safe, Nicholas.
Paisley, give me a deception check.
I don't really care if this guy knows. But
may have solved this problem.
what did I? Oh, deception. Oh, right, I have a minus. Okay, that's a 10.
Use a card. Use a card finally.
He looks at you and he's like, "You're sure?"
Yeah,
right?
but I don't care if he knows.
He's like, "You're sure, right?" Secrets are
All
safe.
right. Yeah, like your stuff is on lock, but if I can be honest, someone powerful is investigating this business.
Oh,
That's all I'll say about it. Don't worry. Your name was kept out of it.
right. Okay. Thanks.
There's no
I
paper
guess.
trail, is there, between you and...
No.
Yeah. Well, then you're good. Don't worry. I know you're just a guy in the middle.
Hey, you like cool things, right?
Of
He's feeling very
course.
pleased. He wants to show you something.
Ooh,
Um,
better not be another baby.
no. He's got this like reptilian tank up the side, and he pulls down a little curtain over it, and he goes, "Look at her. She was sleeping, but she's my new baby." And
Wow.
you see that there is an iguana in there that breathes fire.
Oh, wow.
He's very proud of it.
Where'd you get this?
Oh, I modified her.
I
Baxter brought
see.
her back, and I helped her breathe fire because it kind of seemed like something she should be able to do.
Yeah, that's badass. Like a miniature dragon. You should modify her to have wings.
Oh,
Miniature
Mhm.
dragon. Isn't that
it
cute?
would make her a lot harder to pet.
Well,
You bet that.
can I?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
about to say, can I pet it now?
He sort of reaches in and picks up the fire-breathing iguana from behind the head and
Jesus.
starts like stroking his back, pointing it away from him towards another
Okay.
area of the lab, and then sort of gestures to you, Paisley, as he lowers it down. It's like, "Come pet her too."
Okay, I do that gingerly, trying not to get, blasted with flame. Scratch, 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 scratch.
I called her Spook.
How cute.
I'm
Aww.
glad you think so. He seems really, really happy that you haven't told anyone about his name, and like he's being super
No,
friendly.
of course not.
Yeah, and with that,
I'm keeping my eyes out too for any, prospective parents.
we may have found one.
All right, yeah.
So
Let's go.
you can head to
Grill's,
Grillza. Yeah.
Go to the armory.
So at the armory, she's handing out 3 bottles. One is a grease bomb potion. One is an acid bomb,
Ooh.
and the other I think is called fire bomb.
Are these all one each?
Yep, 1 each to everybody.
What were they called? Acid
Fire
bomb.
bomb, acid bomb, and
Grease bomb.
grease bomb. I think is the third one.
Oh, that's cute.
Acid, grease, fire.
You need
So
Grease
many
bomb.
concoctions in my bag.
And then she also is offering out any ammo if you need it.
8+1 ammo.
No, she's just got regular ammo, I'm afraid.
Does she have any spare spell slots?
She's got some modern first aid kits if you need any of those. And some ammo. It's mostly her thing.
Cool. I'm taking an acid bomb.
Okay. And once again, when she sees you guys, she's like, "Oh, I've got something a little special for you guys." Well, it's a choice actually. You can choose one of 2 or 3 things, just in case. I don't know how. I don't want you to.
Okay.
It's your first mission for the collusion, right?
Uh,
First real mission.
yeah, I guess so.
Official one. Yes.
Officially.
Yeah, officially.
I don't know what you do with this, and she sort of waves at you a cap of water breathing. But
Not
you
again.
can take it if you want. I have one
Yeah,
of
like-
these. It only has 1 charge left, and it's a circle of blasting with 1 charge left. So it's basically 1 cast of Scorching Ray.
Wow. You mean like this one? I'll show her the one I'm wearing.
Oh, yeah, like that. I also have this. I don't know how useful it is, but she has some dust of sneezing and choking and a decanter of endless water.
Oh, now we're talking.
I mean, I could use another bag of that. Sure, give me the dust.
Yep, so she'll give you the dust. Anybody for a decanter of endless water?
I want the water. In case we go out clubbing again, we're gonna be hydrated.
Oh, now you're thinking, Del, I like it.
I'm thinking ahead
Mm-hmm.
for our inevitable victory and our celebration.
Cool. And then she'll look to you, Vulgo, and I've also got this if you want it. I don't know how useful it'll be. And she sort of waves what looks like a necklace with a single gold coin on it. And on the coin has an eye and then a second eye just slightly over the top of it. That is open. And this is a medallion of thoughts. It allows you 3 casts to detect thoughts.
Oh, nice.
It won't recharge, but it's there if you want it.
Sure. Medallion.
So again,
of
no
thoughts.
attunement, even though it says attunement, but you will need to attune to it on D&D Beyond to see the spell. But it will, once you've used the charges, it's expired. It's just a necklace.
Okie dokie.
Beautiful jewelry.
And then finally, Oleg, he sort of looks at you and she sort of looks at you and it's like, I know how much you like a wand. And,
They're quite useful. Must admit.
she will offer you. Why is that not loading? Hello, D&D Beyond. Can you come at me?
No, D&D Beyond was freaking out yesterday.
Yeah, it's having an absolute nightmare here. But eventually, I will be able to ping a wand at you.
Cool.
And she's like, I don't know how useful this will be in a shopping mall, but it's got 4 charges left in it. And it'll load one day, I promise. And there you go. It is a wand of fireballs.
Oh ho ho.
Oh, wowzers.
Jeez.
Now we're talking.
Oh, 4 charges and done. Again, you don't have to attune to it, but you may have to see the spell in D&D Beyond.
Don't forget we have all those spell orbs too.
You do have all those spell orbs. That'll be beautiful. Well, we've got some rather destructive ones, don't we?
Yeah.
No, we got hypnotic pattern. I mean, that's actually pretty good.
Wasn't there a really big damage?
Oh, there's destructive wave.
Destructive wave. Yes, there we go. That seems fairly nice and balanced. But now that you guys are all equipped up and ready, as you're walking away from Grell's, Eliana will sort of come up to the 4 of you. And can I speak with you a moment upstairs?
Sure.
Sure thing, boss.
Okay, that's good. And she's going to take her to the office.
I instantly think we're in trouble. Start
She sort of
sweating.
looks at you all and she's like, look, take a seat.
Uh-oh.
Are we being grounded like Dylan?
Uh-oh.
No,
Yeah.
I'd very much value your assistance in this mission, but things have been happening that I can't ignore. And I think you deserve to know the truth. So various fairly powerful people have been looking for 4 individuals with no income. You may know of Detective Inspector Roland. He was put on this case and has recently disappeared. No doing of mine, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
We are
Also,
aware.
recently these flying white robots have been seen looking out for these people. Luckily, they don't seem to have any description of you or any way of really knowing exactly where you are or how you might look, but it's not going to be long before I can't shelter you.
Is this connected to the black siphon?
What?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, Vulgo.
Perhaps you might
No,
talk
no.
about that.
Keep going.
Elsewhere. The collusion welcomes you in, and you're more than welcome to come anytime you need to. Say as long as you need to, but if you could potentially find lodging elsewhere.
We're being convicted.
She sort of scratches her face. And...
Not again.
I'm sure that you've made lots of friends here. I'm sure you've made lots of friends here in the collusion. I'm sure you wouldn't want to endanger them by people following you back.
Wow.
You're right.
I will never refuse you entry. And if someone comes looking for you while you're here, then every one of us will defend you with our lives. But I can't ask that of every member of the collusion all the time. If you're in danger, or you need quick shelter, or you want to restock, or you're coming to visit people, that's fine, but...
But where will we go? We don't have anywhere else to go.
I do... Shift had an apartment before he came here that was on the dodgier side of town. In the dodgier side of town.
You want to protect us by putting us in a dangerous area?
Well, it's a place you're not likely to get all that noticed. And I believe you've met some of his old group that he used to run with. Might be, able to help you out. It's only 2 doors down from Nyla's establishment. He said to give you the keys. And
Wow.
that's
so sweet.
the collusion vehicle you've been borrowing, Oleg. If you want to take that out with you, it's yours.
Wow.
But
Are you sure?
I'm very proud to say that the collusion has never turned anyone away. We have always attempted to protect every member and look out for them. It is with great regret that I am even asking this of you. I wish we had more facilities elsewhere. I wish we had more sway, but I have to ask, and it's with that guilt that what is a car, right? And he shrugs his shoulders. It's nothing. It's nothing. You should have whatever you need.
You know, Eliana, you've been nothing but kind to us when we came here a few months ago. We were very destitute. We were desperate. You know, it was a bad time for us. And everybody here has been like family. You know, but
And you are family to us, and you'll stay family to us.
You know, in that regard, you know, with you being honest with us, I feel that we should also be honest with you about this development. As Vulgo almost was trying to mention and then got scared about it. You know, people have been disappearing.
People a lot more powerful than Detective Inspector, by the way.
I'm aware,
Yes.
though I don't understand the nature of their disappearances. We're investigating it.
Well, I just want to let you know, if you do not hear from us, the disappearance probably happened to us as well. And I hope
Tells me
that you
those
will...
people are being chased by a different sort of group, but look, you ever need that protection, you ever need comfort, you ever need to come here and meet with your friends, you do so. Please don't feel like this is a permanent, you can't come back. It would just be good for me to know that during the night you're not coming back here every night and potentially being followed. A little less foot traffic between you and the collusion base for a while.
Of course. We understand.
Vulgo,
Good.
we've been working towards this day. We've been trying to get you braver and out of your comfort zone. This is the reason.
But this whole thing is out of my comfort zone. It should be out of your comfort zone. We were chased out of our home, and then we just about managed to find a new home where they told us they would protect us and they would help us. And now they are also kicking us out of this protection and telling us it's okay, this shady part of town is safe too. Well, it's not. It's not safe.
It's not safe.
Vulgo.
Mariana says quite
please.
strongly, it's not safe. But it's as safe as we can give you. And as she says this, she sort of hesitates, and Vulgo... Is anybody else proficient in insight?
Brozzig is.
Vulgo and Brozzig, give me an insight check, please.
I'm so glad she's not my patron. Can you imagine kicking out your own?
I wouldn't have kicked you out if you were our patron. If she was
Wow!
Oh, I like that.
Nor if you'd taken Krunks, if I'm deadly honest.
Oh,
15 for
taking
15 for
Krunks.
Brozzig.
I'm gonna use a D4.
Okay. Don't
Nice.
wait for the right moment to start. Start and make each moment right. Well, what did you get?
Wow, that's
Okay,
beautiful.
that's an 18.
Okay. Both of you realize that there's something she's not telling you.
Ooh.
What aren't you telling us?
Love that. She sort of... Future was hurt protecting you.
Wow.
Is his bird okay?
She nods.
What do you mean? What happened?
She'll turn to a screen and she'll show you security footage of two of these searchers coming to the very door, the Collusion base, after you returned from their side last night.
Bravo.
Future denied them entry and they attempt to force entry. And you can see Future sort of put like a black sphere over them, which looks pretty badass. But at one point they do get through and he gets shot all down the right arm. And only the quick reaction of you can actually see Ford and Shift go out and also deal with the searchers. And it's quite clear when they turn up that we are looking for 4 individuals with no implants. We believe you are sheltering them. You will allow us access. To which Future very bravely responds, like hell I will. To tries to kill them. They are both shut down in the footage, but you can see that Future is quite badly wounded. She hasn't done this lightly.
Man. Where's
Release him.
Future now?
X is patching him up. We will need him tomorrow. He didn't want you to know. So please, don't go and visit or anything. He really didn't want you to know.
Wow.
listen, whether we like it or not, this problem is ours, Vulgo. Not the Collusions.
They said they would help with it. We got hurt helping members of this organization. And now when someone gets hurt trying to help us, it's off you go out the door.
She looks awfully guilty, but she sort of
He's
nods.
given us shelter and transportation. We would never know. I would never knowingly put my family's life in danger for my own safety.
May only be a short term, Vulgo. Just while things are particularly hot.
I mean, are you sure you want us helping with this mission tomorrow? Or we don't want to mess that up. Seems important.
It's not something I can demand of you, but Ford has a feeling that these people that disappeared recently, there's no trace of it on any security cameras. No trace of it in people's minds. Ford strongly believes that your presence may detect something that others won't, and I know how close you are with Aisha. I cannot demand that you are there. But I believe it would be in Aisha's best interests.
I mean, like you said, it's not safe for us anywhere, so might as well be there to help. What do you think, guys?
Oh, well, of course we're gonna do the mission. I mean, I gotta at least pay back Aisha for all the time she's helped us out.
I
don't.
know.
Go on. Oh, you're
Actually,
in.
I know.
Sorry. She sort of look. I don't want this to be seen as paying you for the job or paying off my guilt, but I know how tough it is to survive out there, and if you're not eating and drinking at the collusion labs every day and sleeping, it's going to cost you money. So here. And she very awkwardly puts out her wrist to your, specifically Oleg, to your gold bracelet that collects credits. And she will dunk 50,000 credits into you.
Nice. Now I don't feel bad
Yikes.
about upgrading my gun.
Well, yes, indeed. I sort of felt bad because I was like, go to Mo's side, go shopping tomorrow, you'll have money. I felt really guilty, but I knew it was coming. Just a reminder, though, that simple things like parking and food and drink are going to be an expense now in the campaign while you're not at the collusion base, so...
A drink isn't. I've got an unlimited supply of de-stress.
It does have distress on tap.
Thank
In
God.
endless water. In endless water. There we go.
And the kind of
Yeah,
endless
see?
water,
Water
exactly.
now,
You'll be
there
fine.
you
But yeah, just in general, think there will be expenses now, little things and whatever. So do expect that money to be needed for more than just buying cool trinkets. And as she goes to turn away, you can see a single tear forming in her eye, and you know that it can be quite painful for elves to cry sometimes. It's not something that happens easily, and she turns back and like, I didn't want it to come to this. I want you to know. I really didn't. I have to do what's best for all my family.
Sure.
You should
Gotta
go.
think about the many over the few, of course. But Paisley's still kicking rocks, slump shoulders as she leaves.
Yeah, I mean, no one's happy.
Doing the
I
sad
think that's
Charlie
right,
Brown
that's
walk.
right, yeah. But with that, you can sort of flit about and spend the evening drinking away with your dwarven buddies, or chatting to Dylan and playing some video games, or anything else that might,
I'm gonna
I
start
think
packing.
Brozzig's
Can we talk
not
to
drinking.
Aisha?
I think Brozzig's trying to get Ivan to train. I think Brozzig has like the eye of the
Oh.
tiger now.
Oh.
I think he just wants to be training.
I
I mean, we're gonna be drinking a little bit. Like we're gonna be drinking. We're not gonna get drunk, but
Yeah.
Oh,
we're gonna be,
Oh,
we're gonna be
okay.
training. We're
You can
training.
He's
help,
drinking lightly.
Who helped Future outside? Was it Shift and Ford?
yeah, Ford went. The battle was pretty bad until Ford went out.
Okay. Well, I'd probably spend a little time with them. Not like mentioning anything, just hanging out with them.
Ford is his typical, like,
Laughing
you.
at their-
Apart from that one time you saw him high in that room, Ford is really, really defense. Got his walls up. Doesn't really say much. Doesn't really give much away. But yeah, he'll train with you briefly. He kind of thinks it's a bit of a waste of time for you because it's not really a combat style you're likely to ever. So he trains with a sword, and he fights up close, and he's very, very quick and very, very strong. Sort of unnaturally, very unnaturally so. You've seen him fight with Eliana once as a sort of show thing.
I mean, Oleg just found a new
Yeah,
sword,
okay.
so that's actually
That's
perfect.
true.
yeah, but it's
Perfect. I
like
just found the
you
sword.
know, at one point he accidentally sort of shoulders into a little too quickly, Oleg, and you go like 15 feet away. Like he's definitely like
I
very,
appreciate
very
it.
powerful. This is where we're at. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi,
Baby.
Bedtime.
I'm gonna not very angrily, but definitely in a huff, be in my room packing. I'm gonna have Kai flittering around, like writing down on letters what I'm saying. I'm basically writing 3 letters. One that I'm gonna put under Lex's bedroom door. One that I'm gonna get Kai to deliver to the butler.
Oh.
And then, what was the third one?
I don't know. What's the third one?
I have no idea. let's say he to take to the post office to send to his mum and dad, and he's basically just a letter. He's like basically saying like where he's moving to, and that I don't know. He like as he's talking, he's like venting out his like issues, and Kai's just writing everything down. So it's less of a letter and more like a diary entry that these people are gonna end up reading, basically. But yeah, I'm packing away.
Okay. For what it's worth, the place, the shift's place, is in 37 Newton Grange, which
He
is.
just gave us his house.
It's an
And
old
his
apartment
car?
that he doesn't use anymore. No, not his car. You've been given the car that Oleg's been borrowing.
Okay.
from
I
the
thought
collision.
that was
No,
his-
Dylan lost his car.
Dylan
Yeah.
took his
No,
car.
he
That's
parked
right.
outside a nightclub once and then went back for it.
Oh, no.
Typical Dylan maneuver. But yeah, so it's in Newton Grange.
Okay.
And it's on. I know it's 447 is the number, but I'm just waiting for it to pull up. Wolleton Street, which is Wolleton Street. So it's 447 Wolleton Street.
Oh, how cute.
And it's an apartment. He
How many
does
bed?
mention
How many
to-
bed? One bedroom.
How many bed? How many bath?
You go
Who's
speak
bunking
shift,
up?
you go and speak to Shift about it.
Yeah. I want to
Okay,
know
he'll
what we're
sort of
getting
look at you
into.
and
Patrick, give us the deal.
yeah. So it's
Yeah,
well,
Pat.
technically, I think it could have 3 bedrooms, maybe 4 if you have no lounge.
Oh, I see.
But,
Okay.
They're kind of. Last I set them up, I was a different kind
Kind
of
of
guy.
swanky. What does that mean?
Let's just say I wish I had time to go over there and clear out a bit. You can chuck anything and everything away that you want. There's nothing precious there. I haven't been back there in years.
I bet it's like his sex room or something.
There's a smoosh room for sure. Yes.
It doesn't seem like he's saying that at all. He's more like,
Well, we'll
you know,
find
that
out.
it's a dark past that he doesn't
Oh.
share.
Oh,
You've got to remember he used to run with Nyla as a perdition gang.
Mm.
So you have no idea what that might
Okay.
imply. And he's like, look, I don't know how well the lights are all fixed up there or anything, and I don't know if it's still got free-flowing water, but I stayed safe there a long time.
I mean, Oleg can take care of that little shit. It's just not a big deal. But you know, we appreciate it. Shift.
It's alright. I mean, it's going to waste. Like, you might as well. And I'll
know,
come
can I-
visit.
Yeah. Thanks for
Of
your
course.
help.
Check in on
Can I ask
yeah?
you a bit of personal question before
Uh-huh.
we go? You've been so nice, but we kind of noticed there was like kind of a vibe between you and Jezebel.
Mm.
Is there? You guys got you guys got history or
No.
what?
Mm.
Not directly. Nida's crew do jobs for lots of people. In the past, we've run a few jobs for Jezebel. Nyla betrayed her. In favor of
And she's a-
Luvon.
And she's alive still?
In favor of Luvon.
I mean- Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
And Jezebel forgave her. I'll never know why. She didn't hurt any of us. We thought it was the end for us, but we had to choose between one or the other. And suddenly Nyla just said, it's okay. We'll completely screw over Jezebel. And go to Luvon, and Jezebel never laid a finger on us. I don't know why, but I feel a bit of loyalty there.
You know, sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do to survive. I mean, we've all been there.
Man, we did everything we just shouldn't have done to survive.
But you are still here. And that
You-
is what is important.
If you are struggling, lost, whatever, and you've got no other place to turn, Nyla's place is a couple of doors down from that apartment. So Nyla's place is literally called Nyla's place, and it's a bar that you went into before, met her back in, And he sort of, look, just tell her Shift will pay whatever it takes. If you ever need something so bad, she can get the return from me. She might ask you to do something you don't want to do, or go somewhere you don't want to go, but she'll keep you alive.
Good to know.
Thanks.
Good to have friends in low places sometimes, you know?
Look, you've got to, after the mission tomorrow, you've got to come back here before you go out. Okay?
We were just gonna do like
Mission?
Irish goodbye type of situation,
No,
just leave.
you've got to come back,
Okay.
and you've got to join us all for a meal, right? Like, you've got to. I'm holding you to that.
I think that is something I can do.
All right. And then you see him sort of get a little bit uncomfortable with this, sort of, it's getting emotional, and he's just not having any of it. He's like, well, anyway, the game's on, and he just wanders off, like, straight in the middle of chat. But yeah, you guys can chill, you guys can relax, you guys can train, you guys can get ready for the morning. But I'm going to zoom us there, because otherwise we won't ever get there. And we come to Mulsat. So you guys headed there about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been a very nervy morning. Everybody getting ready sort of on their own. Does anyone know where my music went? No? It did just stop, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So yeah, you're waiting for like 2 o'clock, 2:30, and everybody in the collusion is sort of on edge and waiting. The only person who's not there, or 2 people technically, are Aisha and Shift. You know that Shift is going to help Aisha get into place, and they've gone real early to try and set up. And then sort of about 2 o'clock, Eliana sort of corrals the troops. You'll notice there's about 65 members of the collusion, and they're all, apart from Dylan, going to be present. And Gorm, sorry, Gorm's staying back to protect the base. And she sort of raises her hand and, right, I think you all know your roles mostly. We're going to spread out within the mall site. We're all going to have our eyes out for our girl. Remember, Aisha's part of our family. We're going to do everything we can to protect her while she braves this. I want you to remember that Aisha did volunteer for this mission, but she's also uniquely suited for this mission. No one can get in and out quite like Aisha can. She'll find a way. She always does. Remember, she's tough. She can look after herself. That doesn't mean we shouldn't look out for her. If we can manage it, no point are we to lay any fire on the Siphon. That is a battle we don't want. But if they fire at our girl, don't you dare hold back. As for the more regimented security of Mulsite, those that you'll find suited and wearing various different earpieces, we're hoping they won't get involved. If they do, our girl's in danger, you cut them down, like anyone else. Reminder that each one of you is equipped with tranquilizer bullets for civilians. So, if you have to take a civilian out for the protection of us, please, please try and make sure it's non-lethal. We don't want bad blood on the collusion hands. That's not what this is about. I don't want you distracted when the messages start playing. So I'll tell you this. What Aisha's going to broadcast is some footage we found. Various meetings between high-powered business owners and government officials buying different laws, different grievances. We're going to expose Medicorp. We're going to expose Vega Transport as an arms dealer.
Mm.
The reactions to these things are going to be aggressive and violent. So be prepared. You're being followed. Go on.
Won't they just turn off the power?
You wouldn't ask that question as Vulgo. You'd know that's not really a thing. electrolysis. All these devices are innately powered. They're not like plugged into the mainframe or anything.
Oh. Okay.
So the way electrolysis works, all these devices are innately powered. They play television 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
All right. What if someone puts out
She'll say, I would estimate it's going to take at least 20 minutes for them to shut it down. That's our 20 minutes to get the attention. Absolutely everyone. There is hopefully a side mission going on at the same time. I have made some arrangements with a mercenary company. And all of the screens on all of the monorails should change at the same time. She does little fingers crossed. I have no idea whether that's actually going to work. Look, this message is important. One of our first big movements against current governmental position. You're being followed, lie low if you have to. But if you have to bring enemies home, trust in future and trust in Ford. Come home and believe that they'll keep us safe. All of you. And she does, at this point, sort of quite pointedly seek each of you out in the crowd.
I give her a puzzled look, as if to say, "What are you talking about?"
She's saying, if you're being followed, if there's real danger, come home anyway. And trust
No, I
in the
know.
collision to protect you.
The face was of the collision to protect you, but it wasn't a confused, I don't understand what you're saying. It was a confused, I feel like you're lying to the people.
Well, maybe in her way she is protecting the collusion by asking you to live elsewhere. But anyway, she sort of finishes her speech up, and you're all going to be traveling to Mulside different ways. And you guys have been given a Helix transport. It's a hired Helix transport, like an Uber. And you'll be picked up from somewhere you're going to need to head to in the Sky District. You've been given a location in the Sky District to head to by monorail, after which you'll get a Helix transport in. Everybody's coming from different places. But you will eventually all convene on Mulside. And as you arrive at Mulside, you'll note that it's incredibly busy today. Oh, no, thank you. That's not what we're looking for. What was that? It's incredibly busy, and you will see as you enter in that there's lots of advertising going on. People with signs with big adverts are giving away free samples of Chocomore, which is you tried some of this in the parade. It's a chocolate that sort of makes you feel a bit aroused. It's seen as a sort of aphrodisiac and thing, and they're giving it away for free, basically. And
Weird.
you would have heard that basically Eliana has paid certain companies to give away some free samples at Mulside today to get as many people in as she can. You know that somebody's giving out Burgertron vouchers, and you spy somebody that you didn't think was around. And as you guys are heading through, go on, do you want to guess?
I'm guessing Jerome, because that guy keeps showing up, and frankly, I think he's a big bad at this point. We need to get rid of him.
That's what I was saying for the beginning.
If only.
No!
As you guys are headed through, you are approached by Corius, the sad genie, who sort of looks at you.
God.
Hey guys, ticket for Wishco. Free ticket for Wishco.
Excuse me?
He's giving out Wishco vouchers. They allow you to wish for a minute of your dreams. For 1 minute, you can have a dream that of your choosing.
Thank you.
And he gives them out, and they're like, they look like tickets, but they're actually soluble. You put them on your tongue, like, do you remember those mint papers that you put the paper on your tongue and they dissolved? They're exactly like those. So yeah, he'll sort of hand you those out, and
Correas, how's business?
pretty bad. Nothing really.
Wise.
We'd go out of business if Mikayla let me. He's not been around lately, which is good. He likes to make my life sad. But
It's good.
yeah.
Keep your chin up.
You should be worried.
Should I? If he disappears, I can Go about my original business. And be a real
Oh.
djinn again. Instead of a
Okay.
salesman.
Well, I just thought somewhat, maybe powerful genies are disappearing, but
Well, I should
You
be
don't
okay then.
you don't think you'll be targeted.
Nobody believes I've got much going on.
Alright. Well, hey, fair enough. Get out from under the
Yeah,
man.
you know what? Lots of foot traffic today. Maybe your luck will turn around.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my hand up for a fist bump.
He gives you a fist bump. He's there with it. You're sort of milling around, getting into space, and I'll take a perception check from everyone, please.
Okie dokie. Is this based on sight?
It is, yes.
Then that's a nat 20.
Nice.
I also got a nat.
Wow,
I got a
Winning.
dirty. I got a dirty 20.
Come on, Vulgo.
We are focused today.
Period.
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Oh no. Sorry, I've just broken something. So with a nat 20, you guys can see that the whole place is a little on edge. Nobody
What time
seems...
is it, by the way?
So it's 3 p.m. at the moment. Maybe approaching 3:30. The message is going up at 4.
At 4?
Yeah. 4 p.m.
Okay,
You got about half an hour.
okay. So then, can I just sort of activate a spell as we're walking in?
Yeah, I don't see why not. What spell are you
I'd like-
activating?
See invisibility.
Ooh.
Okay.
Love
Yeah, so can you ping that for me? Does it what
Yeah,
how
I just did.
okay. So you can see into the ethereal plane. Okay, cool. So yeah, the first thing you'll see is thousands of cameras. Right? Almost all the cameras are in the ethereal plane here. You also see strange white, almost spectral creatures that move through the ethereal plane. Sort of trying to they're almost like ghosts. They're just sort of moving very gently, sort of more glacially through the ethereal plane, trying to keep an eye out on things. You're not exactly sure what their purpose is, but
They're watching people, or they're just like flittering about aimlessly.
You did get a nat 20, so I suppose we can give you some information. They seem to be
Yeah.
on edge,
True
trying
nat
to
20s.
trying to sense something. They're not watching per se. They don't seem to have the ability to watch. But you'll notice that they regularly swirl or gather in one place or another. And whenever you then sort of look into the normal realm to see what's going on,
Just
it's
put my
often
glasses
when
up.
there's like a lot of technology going on at once. So they're almost like hovering near electrolysis. You see, like they keep gathering up by the screens. When people are going on calls and stuff, they swirl around them. It seems to be a little like that.
I
So-
will relay the information for sure.
Yeah, I told you there were so many cameras when I looked the other day.
Man, but what these fucking things that are flittering about? They seem to be drawn to electrolysis.
I mean, good thing we don't use that. Where are we in relation to where the big main screens are?
So at the moment, you guys are just headed through the mall. You're under what's called 3 Towers, which is sort of some of the bigger corporations have these sort of multi-floor stores, and you're currently heading towards the next floor up to then head over to. You'd be directly beneath the screens in about 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna use some time looking casual to play my game, to give me the game Dylan gave me, to give me +1 of my ranged attacks.
I love that.
I'm
Always
leaning
time to
against
squeeze
the
in a video
wall,
game.
like a teen at the mall, looking cool.
I'm gonna nervously eat chocolate. It doesn't give me
The
anything.
horny chocolate?
My own.
Chocolate. That's
No.
what we have.
No,
It's
my
chocolate more,
own.
not the horny chocolates, Mikayla.
No, my
That
own
was all I
chocolate
absorbed.
bars. I've
Yeah.
got like Lots
You
of
do have
them.
some
right.
interesting ones, yeah.
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah,
do you
I'm
know
just
which one you're
thinking
eating right now? You haven't written down.
I just named them chocolate bars.
Oh, okay.
But I do have a specific box of chocolates, but I'm saving those for a special occasion. No.
So in that case, I will choose for you. You're currently delving into a millionaire bar.
Ooh.
And a millionaire bar is it sort of starts off with this sort of slight crackle of honeycomb. As the honeycomb almost like fizzes on your tongue as you bite into it. The chocolate sort of melts down around you, and it's that sort of Belgian-y chocolate flavor that's slightly more, sophisticated of chocolates. And as this gives way to a sort of gentle nougat leaning further in, it's like a nougat surrounded by this honeycomb fizz
Nougat?
shell. Yeah.
Nougat. Like a nougat.
Okay, thank you.
Nougat, you want to call it? Okay, that's very American. It's definitely
You
nougat.
don't pronounce the. You don't pronounce the.
No,
I
neither
do.
did that. You'd probably call it nugget.
It's nougat. It's nougat.
Okay.
Because I used to get like you could get like bars of just nougat.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But anyway, those that make it would call it nougat, as it's a very sort of French thing. Anyway,
Nougat.
so that's surrounded by the honeycomb sort of shell that fizzes down, and then just at the very center is just a thin layer of very delicate caramel. And every bite is this sort of experience of getting through each of the layers, and sort of each flavor being revealed to you, and then going down, and then you get to the next bite.
I don't think it is. I mean, it's very fancy for the situation, but I think I'm stress eating, so I don't even think I register that it has like
if
different
one was
layers
eating
and
it
stuff.
properly, one would notice that. But
Sure.
it does come with a beneficial effect. Although
Oh,
how useful this is going to be to you, I have no idea.
I'll make it
boy.
useful.
As it sort of opens your mind a little and sort of allows you to feel sort of like you're savoring experiences. You're taking your time with things normally when eating this bar. You have advantage on all investigation checks for the next hour.
That's
Love that.
confusing.
You're just feeling a bit patient.
I can make that
basically.
work. I can
You're
make
feeling a
that
bit
work.
patient. I don't think you can. Not in the next
can.
situation coming up, but
Oh, trust
We'll
me,
see.
I can.
but the most important thing is, as you guys finish gaming and chocolating, I will ask you please to place your tokens on the map down here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Wow, beautiful.
As you can see, I did finally find the map I was
Yes,
looking for.
lovely.
It's exactly what I was looking for. We got there at the
Where
end.
is here again? Where is here again? Bottom top?
Bottom. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I should be able to do that, which should yank you there.
Such a
Hey.
trippy way of looking at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it is a little bit, but we have to have battle maps as they are. And
Can I have Ender with me for this mission?
Oh yeah, 100%. D4 is just part of you, as far as I'm concerned. As is Kai, Josh. Right? That's always assumed. And
Your
No,
sons.
Kai's never in combat. He's
no,
always in
but
my
he's
pocket.
like he might be in a backpack or whatever, but he still exists and he's always present.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are sort of headed through this area, and when you guys can all see this circle here, right?
Yep.
So Aisha is in that circular area, but way up there.
God.
And as you head through, you do actually make out, very suddenly, her swinging down from the ceiling,
Uh-oh.
from right up the top. She swings down and she sort of hits the screen, and you see this sort of like effect come out from the screen as he hits it. And at that moment, I've just realized. Sorry, I've put you a little. That's going to put you in a really shitty situation if I leave you there. You'll have got sort of over here, maybe, and bursting through the doors behind you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've got like 55 buttons to press, so just.
There's that many bad guys.
No, I have to change to Roll20 on stream and zoom in and make sure we're there, and then change the music to the thing that's appropriate for the things that's going on, and then I will tell you all about the things, and then I'll ping you the thing. No, thank you. Bursting through these sort of sliding doors is this sort of like black painted small robot creature with these beautiful wings that look like butterfly wings, or like rainbow wings. And you guys have seen this before once in the pre-campaign, but you've not seen them in this campaign. I did want to give it a few nods that one day you will see we were calling back to. But you guys can't see this, can you? Can you? Did I put it on the token layer? Okay, great. Yeah, so
They
down
were
here,
on top of the train, right?
No,
And
this
then
was
we-
at this is at the rally. This is at the collusion rally.
Oh.
It almost killed. He got away. He almost killed
Yeah.
me, I believe.
So this creature sort of starts charging through, and one thing you'll notice is that no one reacts. No one at all. The Siphon don't react. You can see like it's just ran straight past Baxter, and he's just ignored it completely. It brushes past some people, sort of millimeters away from them, and they don't even seem to like slow down or get out the way. And as you look around, you're sure that only you guys can see this.
Oh,
And
good.
as it sort of charges up, you know it's going to fly up for Aisha. I will ask you, please, to roll initiative.
Oh no!
I know.
No
Exactly
one's
what
seeing
I
this
wanted
thing,
to do.
huh?
I have a horrible feeling that the collusion base is going to be destroyed and that people left inside are going to be dead when this is all over.
We are
Pretty bad.
rolling hot tonight. Oh, never mind.
You jinxed it by saying that.
Paisley, would you like to use a card on initiative? Can I tempt you to use a card on pretty much anything and everything? You've got 7.
Use 6 of them.
D6.
Oh, you want me to use the D6? All right.
I mean, you
Sure.
might as well.
You must
Can have
endure the presence of a few caterpillars. Oh no, how relevant. If you want to become acquainted with the butterflies,
I don't
reminder
like
that
that
our
one
enemy
bit.
has the most beautiful butterfly wings.
Goodness.
Butterfly in the
I
sky.
will put the.
That's a
allow-
9.
Hey,
Well, that's great. That's great.
We're
I'm
lucky enough.
gonna put a picture of the rainbow assassin into Discord. If you guys, no. What have you done with that card? Bring it back.
I didn't touch it.
I didn't touch it.
I touched it. I didn't know I could touch it.
Pat's cleaning up the cards.
Because otherwise, you remove it permanently from the deck, and I could do with it going back in.
Did not
otherwise-
even know that I could do that. My bad.
No, because if I don't remove it off the screen, it doesn't go back into the deck. Ironically, if you guys deleted it, also doesn't go back into the deck, which is quite annoying. What did I say I was going to do? I was
Show
Something
a
about
picture
the
of
show
the
you a
thing
picture.
in the Discord.
Yes, that was going to happen.
Oh, there it is.
But yes, there is a picture, a larger scale picture for you to have a good look at in the Discord. Those
The
beautiful
rainbow
butterfly-like
assassin
wings,
with the
rainbow
beautiful
assassin.
wings.
Yeah.
Reading rainbow. It's all connected with our brain.
Reading
And as he charges
rainbow.
on through, Brozzig, I don't have an initiative for you.
17.
17. I'd love to know what's with you and Bumpkins specifically. D&D Beyond not working.
I see his initiative.
Yeah, I know, it just doesn't come through into the
Into the yeah.
Beyond D&D Beyond kind of tracker. I've got Oleg, Vulgo, and Brozzig at 19, 19, 17. Paisley at a 9. Does anyone want to swap?
Sleep
Brozzig,
number
you want my
9.
19 there, buddy?
Sorry?
So does Brozzig want my 19?
I have an idea to try to stop this guy. The sooner the better is probably
Take my 19.
worth it.
Yeah,
All right,
okay, cool.
we'll swap.
So we'll give you a 17. We'll give Brozzig a 19. Did I give you something that fixed your initiative so I don't have to add anything to it anymore? I did do that, Rico, didn't I? Fantastic. And at that moment, as the fight... Oh, let's go over here. Brozzig, as you see this creature bursting on through, what do you do?
I sort of elbow the group and say, you guys see that, right? He's not. No one's touching. No one's noticing him, and I point.
Yeah,
Oh,
are our collusion
Sorry, not
people
interested.
here
Oh,
with us on this
Yes,
level?
it literally brushed past Baxter, and he just paid it no mind.
That's weird.
Oh, okay, no, he has wings. She is up there. And this is not good.
Dude,
Hold on.
their implants are erasing it from their vision.
All right. Yes. Okay. I got something for this.
Jezebel would call you a conspiracy theorist right now. Just
That's the
jumping to
mindset
conclusions.
That's the mindset Paisley's in right now.
I pull out the flashbang that I bought from Gats, and I'm gonna throw this
Ooh.
flashbang at this thing and try to stun it.
Okay, what's
Get
the
his
range on that?
ass.
As far as I can throw stuff. I put it in chat what I have written down.
Okay, just a reminder, there are civilians around, so this will affect them.
But it doesn't damage anybody.
It
correct?
doesn't damage them, that is correct.
That's the plan then. So I'm gonna chuck it at this guy.
Okay. It'll give you a con save. I'm assuming you're trying to actually hit him, like bang on the head.
I want him to be stunned. Oh.
That's a 17.
Ah, innate success. Goddamn robots.
Yeah, so it's an 8 success. You can see, like, he sort of focuses in a little bit, and the body sort of ripples with this multicolored light. Yeah, he gets a 17. But
Okay.
you can assume he doesn't have limit. Does it ping telling you how many charges it has? How exciting is that? You can assume it has limited charges. 3 per long rest, in fact.
Okay, then with my bonus action, I'm gonna activate my.
You don't have an adventure spell, do you?
No.
No, okay, because that lets you throw that as a bonus action. Okay, cool.
No. With my bonus action, I will activate my my transmuter's robe, and I'm going to double my speed and triple my jump.
Yep.
Whoa.
Are you going anywhere?
I'm going right at him.
Okay, you're gonna get into melee range. I love that. Just a reminder, Pact, that we do allow you to grapple as an opportunity attack. When you make an opportunity attack, you can grapple instead if you wish. If that creature tries to get away. Okay, you know what's coming. Legendary action.
Oh, Christ.
He is going to take a small, like almost palm pistol. From it sort of comes out literally from inside his hand. And in melee range, Brozzig, he's just going to try and fire it into your chest. So it will be a disadvantage. That's a 6 to hit you.
That's going to miss.
Yeah, it sort of just ricochets off your arm and shoots up to the ceiling. Vulgo, you're up. Pretty sick battle track, if I say so myself. I enjoyed that.
Okay.
Just a reminder, Aisha is up, basically up there, right, on that screen, but just way higher. Okay.
Is she's hanging off a rope?
You can't see it, but you would assume so.
Okay.
Some sort of grapple chain thing that she came down on. She swung down from the ceiling.
This robot's not a humanoid, right?
No, it's a robot.
Ah, you mean it's a construct?
It's got arms and legs.
100%
that counts as a humanoid.
Oh dear.
There are some spells that might be relevant but you can't like charm person it, for example.
I was thinking about a hold person.
That is something you could try on this creature. Yes, it would count as a person.
I know, but it's I don't know if I should be the one.
No, but I'm just
wasting my
clarifying.
2 spell slots to burn through.
This creature would count as a humanoid in that instinct, not a construct. But like hold person, you could hold robot.
Yeah.
Because technically they don't fit into monster either. So.
Oh man. No, I'm gonna bonus action hex, and I'm gonna choose.
Josh, as you do that, he is going to use his reaction, and he fixes you with a bright glare. I just need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'd love to.
It's a beam of light just flashes at you as soon as you try and cast a concentration
20,
spell.
dirty 20.
So it's a DC 15 con save to maintain concentration, which you do. So that's great. So he's just trying to catch you off guard by flashing you very brightly as soon as you. God, we've got aphrodisiac chocolate and robots flashing you. Anyway, you cast Hex. What's up next?
Hex, and I'm gonna say it has disadvantage on strength checks.
Yes, grapple time, baby.
And I will Eldritch Blast it.
Great, love that. Go ahead.
Do I need to separate damages? That's a nat 20.
Absolutely.
For the first
it's
one.
It's a nat 20. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. As your sort of Eldritch Blast strikes in, you've got to remember he wasn't even expecting to be seen, and then suddenly the hex is on him and just cracks on into his chest. You do need to separate out the fire and the
necrotic and the force,
and remind that it's max damage for each dice on top of your regular damage. We do crunchy crits, right?
Yeah, so max plus whatever you roll.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay. Okay, so the force damage is 17.
Okay, takes it in full.
The necrotic is 10.
Okay, takes half.
And the fire is 3.
Takes half.
Wow.
Resistance
So
to
that's the-
necrotic and fire is what you've noticed so far.
Yep. So that's the first one. That's the first beam.
Yep.
And the second one is a 22 to hit.
Use my reaction. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yep. That is.
Sorry, Josh. What did you say it was? 22.
Yeah, to hit.
Okay, cool.
Let me just because I think the fire is just one hit around. I think
Yeah, it is.
once you're in each of your turns. Yeah. So that is 4 force.
Yeah.
And 4 necrotic.
2 necrotic. Okay, cool.
And he's pushed back 20 feet.
Can you choose that?
Let's see. Yeah, it says you can push them.
Yeah, just bear in mind that Brozzig is in grapple range and the creature has wings.
Would Brozzig not go with him?
No, he hasn't grappled
I
him
haven't
right
grappled
now.
him yet. But
He's
Oh,
just
you've not
like,
grappled
raise
him
it.
yet. Oh,
If the
okay.
creature tries to get away right now, Brozzig's there to grab it. If you move
Okay,
him 20
that's
feet
fine.
back, he might just fly up in the air.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Then yeah, that's and then
And then? There's a then? You've done
I
enough.
suppose at will is not like a free action.
No! You can move, though, if you wish.
Yeah, I'll hide behind this pillar.
Okay. Brozzig, a blade of light comes across straight at you.
Damn.
That's a 22 to hit. This is a legendary action.
that is going to hit.
Okay. So it's 4 slashing damage
Right.
Interesting.
and 19 fire.
Ouch.
As that sort of light just burns through you.
I want to use my reaction to grab him, so I'm not going to uncanny dodge. I'm going to take.
I
I'm gonna
love
take
that for you. Take it to the face, bitch. Oleg, what you doing?
Powerful.
So the first thing that Oleg is gonna do is whip out one of his trusty wands.
Yeah, love that.
Ooh.
Oh,
Fact.
Oleg, wand user.
His wand of viscid globes, in fact.
Yeah.
Master of Wands.
It allows me to take spell attack, which I should have a +9 because of my power glove. Yeah. I'm just gonna roll this shot
Roll a
baton,
cantrip.
but
Yeah, it's fine.
did it
It's
roll?
spell attack, just roll a cantrip.
I know, but it's not affecting the cantrip for some reason.
Oh, you might need to right click and click roll.
Oh shoot.
I'll roll okay. That would be an 18.
And 18 will hit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Then the target is restrained.
Beautiful. Love that.
I will ping the.
He's restrained, huh?
He is.
It's not working right now for some reason.
That's okay.
I can't display in VTT.
Yeah, that's fine.
But,
Don't worry about it. I
yeah.
don't need you to.
Expands and dries around the target, restrained for 1 hour. Applying a pint or more of alcohol to the restrained creature dissolves the glob.
Brozzig needs to put his liquor away.
Bonus action, and I don't think Ender can even make it there. So I will use a bonus action to activate some flight.
Okay.
All right, now we're talking.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're gonna
Lenny?
fly. I can still move, so I will actually just flitter up a little bit here. Well, whenever the Ender moves, I'll move into his spot.
I think we've
But,
got some elevation tokens for you for height as and when. Maybe
Yes.
not. I'm gonna put those in this. I think I did.
Ender can make it about there, so that's what he'll do.
Okay.
And he'll take the dodge action,
As he would, yeah.
as he would, yeah. And Lenny only gets 30 feet. But he can shoot at this thing.
Dang. With advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
Uh-huh. So we'll have Lenny sort of duck down behind this, like, information kiosk and blast a little zap at him.
Okay. Are you striking him with... Oh, roll to hit first with advantage.
Yeah. We're gonna see if this even does anything to him, obviously. I can't advantage. So I'm just 20 and 11, so 20 to hit.
So this creature has what's called a refractal carapace. So any lightning damage and maybe some other damages towards it may reflect some damages. So what I need you to do is just roll me a d6.
A D6. You got it.
That's probably fine.
That's good. Give me your damage. It hits in full.
Very nice.
But you did note that it could easily have just bounced off in some random direction.
Yeah, a little bit of four lightning damage.
Yep, again resistant, but that's okay.
That's
does
fine.
that conclude your turn, Oleg?
Just pepper him a little bit. Yeah, Oleg is gonna... I guess you can stay grounded for now.
Here's where Brozzig dies in round 1. Let's go.
Nope. What this creature is going to do first is sort of phase out. So you'll see his wings flutter very, very, very fast. Even though it looked like he was restrained, suddenly they start going faster and faster. And Rico, you will see him move into the ethereal plane very briefly. And sort of move between the two. He sort of almost flitters in and out so quickly, it's untrue. Like a buzzing butterfly. And then he can only do that. He can only move 10 feet like this. So he's just going to play the other side of Brozzig. But it will get him out of his restraint.
I'll yell out, this fucker can fucking move through the ethereal plane.
So he's not restrained anymore.
No, he's not restrained now. Sorry, Paisley. Should have rolled a better initiative.
That's fine.
And then he turns back and he just blasts you with a 15-foot cone of green flame at D4. And Brozzig, I need a dex save, please.
What the hell?
Me? What? Who
Brozzig
him?
and Ender. Yeah.
Jesus.
I rolled like a beast.
Ender.
I rolled like an absolute monster there.
17.
Okay, you'll take 17 damage.
18.
Yeah, so both will take 17 damage. If you need that divided, it's 17 fire and 18 necrotic. I rolled 18 on a 2d10, by the way. That's pretty brutal.
Fire and necrotic does not matter. All right, I take it.
Yeah, and then the creature is going to move away.
Wow, don't come near me.
Not if I have something to say about it.
Indeed, go and give it that go.
All right. I'm going to try and grapple.
Okay, he gets a straight roll because he has advantage, but he also has disadvantage. He has disadvantage on strength checks, but he has advantage on his
What's bad so
being
far?
grappled. He's gonna roll his. He's gonna roll his success.
Baby.
Oh, it's a 10.
Oh,
14 on the grapple check.
Can I throw a card on that?
Hell
Yeah,
fucking
go for it. He threw a card on his.
Hell fucking
do that.
Yeah, he threw a card. I'm throwing a card. There we go.
Every man is a creature of the age in which he lives, and few are able to raise themselves above the ideas of time. You need a 3. You got a 5. As you cling onto this creature, Brozzig, this isn't quite going to have the effect you were hoping for.
Oh no.
I'm going for a ride, baby.
You are going to get dragged.
Christ.
And as this creature sort of stutters to a stop, he sort of turns around and looks at you. And you can see, like, his eyes glare. Brozzig, he is going to look at you, and you just hear, "Let go, citizen." Make a wisdom save, please. This is against charm.
Ooh, I have advantage.
On you.
I have advantage thanks to my freaky eyeball.
That's
18.
Good.
18 is good. He will stab you.
Damn.
Like he's stabbing behind his back.
No. He's now turned. He looked down at you, gave a suggestion, and he's just really annoyed. And he just shoves a blade of light right up into your chest. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously
Pretty
gonna
bad. Again, it's only 4 slashing, but it is 18 on the fire damage. Paisley, you're up.
Cool. So, his hex that he has on him, that gives him disadvantage on strength, is that right?
Strength checks, not saves.
Not saving throws, alright, well then I'll go fuck myself. Alright, let's...
Brozzig has 7 health, by the way. He is almost dead.
Oh my Brozzig is looking bad.
Link
God.
something.
There's a reason potions are a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I had full health at the start of my turn. You used all your legendary reactions on me.
Yeah.
You stood next to him.
That's true.
Your choice is made.
I have a stick. What do you want me to do?
I'm just gonna focus and hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot at this fool with my
Okay.
+1 bullets on.
Yeah.
Let me look at that. So now I have a 10 to hit. All right, let's go. Yikes. That's a dirty 20 to hit. This freaking bozo. Is that gonna
That'll
hit?
hit.
That's right. It sure will. And
By the way,
is he-
seeing you guys in this fight, citizens have begun to spread away. None of them have any idea what you're shooting at, but they did see some random green flame come out of nowhere towards you.
Yeah, I hate that all these people are seeing us just pulling out guns and weapons wildly in this mall, but what can you do? Is he holding, like, something? Like a weapon?
The only thing you've seen is he's got a blade of light that came out his wrist. He did also have a palm pistol sort of come out the top of his arm. But no,
Okay.
they seem to be part of him.
That's what it seems like. Okay, then, you know what? Fuck it. I will use my Arresting Strike, which is a feature of my subclass. I can expend 1 die and force him to make a dexterity saving throw. He'll probably succeed. But on a failure, he'll take some damage and... Oh, that super succeeds.
21.
Don't worry about what have happened on a failure then. It's not important. Alright,
Does
I'll
anything
just...
happen on a success?
No. No.
Okay, give me some damage. Wait, have you
No.
shot him yet?
I did. I got him with the dirty 20. Where's the
Yes,
die?
you did. Can I have some damage?
I pressed the roll, but D&D Beyond's not
You
listening.
might want
so
to
I'll
right
just
click and roll, or you can just use it.
find a D10 in real life. Ooh, that's a 9 plus 4, 13 damage.
Okay. And he doesn't seem to have that sort of force field or
That's-
anything. He doesn't resist
yeah.
the piercing.
Yeah, that's
right
just
now, all
gun
his
damage.
resistances seem to be elemental.
Work. Okay, I'm still focused, so I'm going to roll again, trying to hit this guy. Natural 1. All right.
Paisley, as you fire, your gun seizes up.
Yeah, my gun sure does misfire. God damn this gun. I throw it on the ground and
And then pick it up to repair it as a bonus action next turn.
yeah, I'll do that. Throwing it on the ground's how I fix it.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, it just sort of bounces and comes back to you, right?
I was gonna action surge until my gun broke,
Until
so
the
I
gun
will
broke.
just end my turn here.
Cool. Legendary action. He is going to shoot you, though. He has disadvantage because he is got a creature in melee range of him, which means that would be an 11. However, you'll see his arm sort of focus on in, and he can choose to turn a miss to a hit. So it's just gonna hit you.
Fine. I'll take that. I'll take that for Brozzig.
Yeah. You will, and you'll take 15 piercing damage at the same time.
Is that gun damage? What's
It is.
going
It
on
is
here?
gun damage, so you may reduce that based on your robes to a 7.
Oh, no.
Robes,
That's right.
armor, whatever. Brozzig you are.
My wizard's
All right.
robes.
Brozzig is on the ropes. At the
Yeah,
moment.
you're good.
No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to out-heal the damage he's gonna do to me.
Then don't.
I mean, that is sort of the idea. I think I just I'm currently grappling him. Correct?
Yeah, you are.
All right. Thought we ball.
That's
Brozzig
right.
is going to. Well, he's gonna attack first. He
You
has
have
his.
a weird
He has
thing
like.
where a grapple does more than a grapple. But I like
Yeah,
that.
when I am grappling somebody, I can give an extra attack, a bonus action attack with my staff.
Oh.
So
Oh, okay. I thought there was something more than that. I thought you got advantage on creatures you were grappling. Did I make that up?
I do not believe that is the case. I have a bunch of grappling stuff, but that I don't think is one of the things that I can do.
Okay, I'll have a little look while you're doing things. Tell me what you're doing.
Great. I am going to try to do. I sort of have the staff, like one hand around him and my staff in the other hand. I'm just going to try to like hit him in the head. With actually, I have nobody around him currently. But I don't think I'm going to make it to my turn. I'm trying to figure out how I can get, sneak attack here. but I don't think I can.
Ooh.
So I will try to give myself sneak attack. I am
so?
going to. Well, I'm gonna try to do something to him first. I'm going to try to hit him.
Oh, sorry. Are you lagging or am I?
I'm losing Pat, I think.
Oh no.
Oh, don't lose Pat.
He's becoming the robot.
The robot's taking him over.
Assimilating. He is
Yeah, it's
assimilating.
like in Matrix
Yeah.
when Mr. Smith
Oh.
takes over your body.
Hello, Pat. Are you back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I was watching the Discord levels here. Okay. I'm hitting with my staff first, and we're going to see what happens. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, so that plan didn't really matter then.
Okay, just
I
a
guess
reminder, Pat, you could have used steady aim if you wanted to. So,
But that's my bonus.
action.
That's my bonus
Yeah.
action. So it doesn't really. That would not be the best use of
Okay.
that. I don't think.
Okay.
Um.
Because obviously you get sneak attack that way. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, on one attack. I have so much stuff I can do, but like I'm in the worst. I'm currently in the worst position. I'm gonna bonus action disengage because I'm gonna die if I don't. So
Great. I love that.
I don't know what else to do. So I'm gonna go and get behind this bench over here.
Give me a perception check as you do that.
Oh no.
Like I want to play balls
No,
out.
this is a
but,
good
like,
thing, not a bad thing.
You've just ran into another one.
That's my fear.
18.
Brozzig, just up here at the top of this escalator is Bex. And while she can't see the enemy, you do know that she is a very, very good medic. So if you want to try and make your way to her, she does see you wounded, though doesn't know what you're wounded by.
All right.
So she may attempt to aid you, though it could take some time.
I have 60 feet of movement because my
Okay.
movement speed is doubled.
Yeah.
So I think that's enough to.
Get
To
like
get to her.
here. Because obviously you'd have to go here to go up the escalator.
Yeah, I would just sort of get to here. Can I use my like object action to like call down to her?
I mean, she can see you. She's already sort of
Yeah.
acknowledged you. She's
Next.
running towards you. She has some
something.
movement speed too.
It's invisible. Nobody can see it, but it is kicking the shit out of me. It has wings. I think it's going to fly.
Yeah, we'll get you back in the fight. Don't worry about it.
That's the end of my turn.
And she is going to come over and plunge a strange-looking hypodermic needle into you. That's nice, isn't it? I need you to make a con save, please.
Okay. 24.
Great.
Nice.
You are totally, absolutely fine with these. Look at that roll! Holy
Damn.
donkeys! That's 3 10s and a 9 and a 4d10. So you will
I'm
get
I'm glad you're rolling hot all over the place, James, with
you
the
get
healing too. So.
39 hit points of healing, and you resist the temporary paralysis, which is good. As this needle sort of shocks into you, you feel all charged up. And she sort of like pats you on the shoulder, and then she'll just sort of hand you this little black liquid, and she'll say, "If you can throw that at him, maybe." You could do that as an object interaction. She's hoping that maybe she'll be able to see it. It's like this viscous black liquid that maybe might coat it a little bit. That might help you. That's the whole.
Like the gloves.
Yeah, the glob. They saw it in the glob for one moment and then it was gone. But this creature is going to take a legendary action. And seeing you standing stock still, Paisley,
Yeah.
is going to get a 14 to hit you.
Well, guess what? That will not hit.
Good. Oleg, Vulgo, sorry. You're up.
Yeah, I'll
skipped your turn.
come out from behind the pillar,
Mhm.
and I will fire off two beams of the Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That is 24 to hit.
24 hits.
The first one. Okay, that is 13 force.
Cool. Make a dex save, please.
Oh no.
Okay,
He is going
that's
to
a nat
beat you.
20.
Okay. You'll take
Nice.
14 necrotic damage.
Jesus. Are you sure that doesn't want to be lightning?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a fiendish rebuke.
Okay, so that was 13 force damage.
Oh, sorry, I
Five-
interrupted you before you'd finished your fire and necrotic. Yeah.
5 necrotic, 3 fire.
So 3 in total, yeah.
And then I'll fire off the second beam,
Cool.
which is 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And that is 12 force and 2 necrotic.
Okay, are you knocking him back with any of these, or are you...
Yeah, I'll knock him back 20 feet.
Okay, put him in range of Ender.
Nice. That's what we're talking about.
So in that case, as his... One after Paisley, one after Brozzig, one after Vulgo. Yeah, 3 legendary actions. As his legendary action,
Sorry,
you'll see...
I'm gonna
Oh, go on.
run back.
Okay. You'll see he's looking a little wounded. And he's not too happy about it. And he is going to sort of wave his arm. An arc of lightning comes out of it. In a 15-foot sort of sphere around him. But what he's mostly doing is he almost like launches it as a civilians. Like trying to get you guys to back down. And then most importantly, when he does this, he is also going to take flight. Does Ender get opportunity attacks?
Yeah, I think so.
They make an opportunity attack as this creature is going to rise into the air.
Does anyone have a
Ender also needs to make a dex save, by the way.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Oh, it's going to say fire. It's not fire. It's
Yeah,
lightning.
yeah.
He's not firing a frag grenade. I don't know why the other one won't roll. So it's 21 lightning damage. He needs to make a dex save, though.
That's a 27 to hit from Ender.
Yeah, that'll hit. Can you also give me the dex save, though? Because he might be... I don't think he can be downed by this, but...
Oh, he might be able to be down.
It's 21 lightning damage if he fails,
he-
so...
How much HP?
Which point he wouldn't get his...
He's got 15 HP right now.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
And that's right.
That's 20, nice.
Period.
So he'll take 10 lightning damage, and then give me the damage from his hit.
I believe I rolled.
Gone very quiet, Rico.
Sorry, I believe I rolled a 5 plus 3 is 8.
Okay, cool. And
10
what type of damage is that?
Force.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this creature is wounded.
Okay.
Oleg, your turn.
Oh, that wasn't even your turn.
He's 20 feet into the air now.
Yeah, that kind of puts a clink in my pants because I was wondering is like so Bex is at that door. So that's an exit. Like we can leave through there if need be.
Bex is... No, it's just another floor.
Oh, okay.
But she's up there. Yeah, or she's not anymore. She's actually here.
So action, we're going to gravitational thrust this mofo.
That's right.
And I want to try to thrust him 20 feet down, right back into the fucking ground.
What's the save?
It's a DC 18 strength save. And does he still have disadvantage on
He
those?
doesn't get disadvantage on saves, only on checks.
Oh, on checks.
Well, 3 is not going to cut it.
Well,
And as he sort of drops back down to the ground, he looks at you furious. You
I
know
said
you're his next
about.
target.
oh yeah.
Oh,
probably.
good.
And because of that, I am going to yell at Ender to whack him and fly away.
Okay.
So I'm currently 10 feet up, and I'm just going to circle around this tree, maybe.
Okay.
Get Brozzig in between us.
Yeah.
I think I can move one more back.
I'm feeling better now.
Yeah.
Get behind me.
Nice.
Ender will make his regular attack.
Okay.
It's an 18.
An 18 will hit.
Hey.
That's right.
For 8 damage.
You okay? And Lenny?
Force. Lenny will... Oh, did Lenny have to make that deck save?
Nope.
Okay. Lenny is going to...
I don't think so. Was he 15 foot away?
He may be.
No, he's 20. I think you got an advantage there because I measured from the wrong spot.
Oh, true. I mean, I can do the deck save for you.
Technically, he is 15.6 feet away, so no, you don't have to make the save.
Okay,
I
sure.
measured from the very middle of the Rainbow Assassin.
I guess we'll take another little zap at him. Is anyone
It's zapped.
around him? Oh shit, Ender's around him. Maybe not then, actually.
You have no idea how that refractal beam, how far it'll go or what'll happen.
Oh,
Which I'm
okay.
more than welcome to shoot at him if you want.
We'll try. We'll try to shoot at him. 16 to hit.
Oh, you miss anyway.
Oh, well. But Lenny will back up.
Okay.
I think he's got 30 feet of movement. I'm gonna go putt and join Vulgo here. Behind the pillar.
The Rainbow Citizen launches into the air over here. That will provoke an opportunity attack. Remember?
Christ.
Oh, nice. Ender's just fucking
What a G.
spinning like a top wagon, this thing. That's gonna be a 27 to hit
Wow, fantastic.
27 will hit.
for 9 force damage.
Okay. Then he's going to fire at you 3 times, Oleg. That's a 20 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Yep, so you'll take 12 piercing damage, ballistic
Half
damage.
six.
Yeah, another 20 to hit.
That's still gonna hit.
Another 10 piercing damage, half to 5.
Mhm.
And then on the third one, he got a 12 to hit, but he will decide to make it hit. Which he can do once per round. And that'll be another 12 piercing damage. And he is going to action surge.
How rude.
And then he's going to fly right into you with his sword out, and he's going to start swishing. Yeah, you've really pissed him off.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
That is what's
Wait,
happened.
did he fly? Did he fly within my reach? The path you took him looks like he went by me.
So he went here and then here. That's a really weird arrow. He went here and then here.
Okay, so you're saying no. Okay,
I don't think so, unless you've got 10 feet of reach.
not yet.
Okay, cool. 19 to hit.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have.
just
Fuck,
out
no,
of
my
shield
shield,
range,
my
isn't it?
shield, my
It
shield
is
is
19, yeah. So you'll take 4 slashing damage and 11 fire.
Uh-oh.
He'll swing again. For a 10 to hit, we like that.
Oh, nice.
And then his third one is a 14 to hit.
That would hit, but now I'm to shield.
Okay, great. Love that. And then he is going to actually just very rudely just take a step away from you.
You fuck.
But you've got no opportunity to
Disrespectful.
attack because you've shielded. And then he's going to Hellfire Blast the 2 of you and ask for a dex save, please. Both of you.
Who?
These
two boys?
Brozzig and Oleg, yeah.
Oh,
As it's a
Oleg is
15-foot
going down.
cone, quite wide. 17's a success. We love that, yeah.
Dex save.
Yep,
I
dex
only
save,
have
please.
4. I only have 4 HP. I'm going.
Oh,
down.
yeah, you're going down. Yes, it is 9 fire damage and 19 necrotic.
Oleg, no!
Bex is near you, and she's on a 19 initiative, so you'll probably come up before your next turn, which is good.
I thought we
But,
don't come up in this
oh, no,
world.
you don't. You
We
don't.
don't
You're
come
down
up.
and out for the fight, unless you want to make your
I'm
last
down.
stand to protect Aisha. We'll find out when we get to your turn.
We'll
But in the
see.
meantime, Paisley, you're up.
Hold on, is 14 a fail too?
No, 14 is it's 14 a fail. Yes,
I rolled.
it is.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, so it's 9 fire and 19 necrotic. 17 was a success, but he went down anyway because he had no hit.
All right, and I don't have evasion yet, so I'm taking all that.
Great, I love that. Paisley,
I can't
Oh.
dodge.
what you gonna do?
Man, I'm gonna shoot at this guy, of course.
Can you see him? No, I didn't put any lighting on the trees. That's good, isn't it? Let me
Yeah,
just
it
put
is
a little.
good.
Let me just put
Is
a little
he
mark on him.
flying?
I don't think it's going to
Oh,
affect you.
I'll be
But,
right back.
let me just do that. Yes, he is
Nope.
flying.
I see this bozo for knocking out my friend Oleg. He'll pay for this. I focus and get, like anime blood rage. And my eyes dilate. Okay. Dirty 20 to hit.
Shield.
Yeah, I figured you'd do those shenanigans.
This time round,
Very
it's the
well.
choice. And this is pretty cool. Like his rainbow wings, like sort of very briefly, like you see, like they can part. There's like two wings on each side, if you like a fly, and then the front wings come in, like cross in front of him, and deflect the bullets.
Okay. Very well. Then I'll take my second shot. I don't give a damn. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I got a dirty 20 again, so I'm going to add something to it this time. Yes. And
Listen, we
hopefully
don't need a new home if we're all dead. So
bypasses his shield. There you
Hardship
go.
often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary
Yeah.
destiny.
yeah.
Let's find out if your
Cannot be-
extraordinary destiny comes today.
That's a 6 on the
I love
D6. 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
That's right, you motherfucker of shit. Let's go. What is my hit? D10. Okay, 4 plus 4. That's only 8 damage.
Okay.
I'll action surge on this bozo.
You should. Time to action surge. Do you get advantage when you action surge? Is that a thing?
Yes, I do.
Love that. So now your attacks will have advantage. I love the new
Yes,
subclasses that give effects on like action surge and second wind and stuff. I think they're so cool.
That's a 19, baby, which is a crit for me because I focused.
Go off.
You're fucked. You're screwed up. You shouldn't have hurt my Oleg. Oh, max damage. 14 plus another 10, so 24.
24. This creature is severely wounded.
Action surge. I get one more attack, right?
Yeah, you get a
So
full
I get
another
another
round of
action.
If you have 2 attacks, you get 2 attacks.
Okay, his shield is still up, right? That one's not as impressive. Okay, well, hold on. I can salvage this. So right now it's a 19. Where's my precision strike ability? I can expend 1 exploit die, roll it, add it to the thing. What is my die? Is it a D6?
I think it's a D8. Could be wrong. Pat, what's your exploit die right now?
3. The D6.
It's a D6. Okay,
Oh,
so it
it's
is a D6.
D6.
There you go.
All right, well, let's try to get another 6. That's a 5. So 24 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, you fucker! You shouldn't have hurt Oleg for 12 more damage.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This creature is very, very hurt. Anything else, Paisley?
God, that's all that Paisley can do. I
As a
look
legendary
at Brozzig
action-
and I say, "Oh God."
As a legendary action, he stops. He's like hovering in the air and he like stops, almost freeze frame. He raises his
What's
rifle
your problem?
and he sort of very much focuses and looks down it. He's going to shoot Aisha in the back. She's on the screen.
No, he's not.
And
You
you just
fucker.
see this sort of blast hit her. She's totally unprepared. And she's just getting the plug into the side of the screen. As she puts it in, you sort of see her blast, and then the rope that was holding her up breaks. And she begins to sort of fall through the air. And then just as she's about to hit the ground, you see Shift, teleport, arrive sort of 5 foot above the ground underneath her and catch her.
Thank God.
And then pull to the ground. But the way she fell,
Yeah.
she looks really hurt.
Ugh.
However, that was this
This
creature,
demon.
and Brozzig. It is your turn.
Brozzig, get his ass.
Brozzig has been a punching bag for this entire fight. That's been basically all he's been doing, and I feel like that's going to continue because his AC is super high because he casts shield still.
3.
I don't even think Brozzig can hit him.
He's prone, so you do have advantage.
He is
You gotta
prone.
believe.
All right. I guess ain't nothing but to do
That
it.
was 4
Uh,
shots.
Brozzig will walk over to him and just try to bash him in the head, and if he hits, he's gonna do some other stuff. But let's see if he
Yep.
hits first.
That's the last of my
Strike
+1
with
bullets.
advantage.
Also.
That's a lot more than
24.
23!
All right.
Oh
what are you
my
doing?
God, we did it!
What are we
Did you?
doing? What are we doing?
Uh,
Like
Well, we'll see. So he's going to do that. He's going to hit him in the eyes and try to do a crippling strike to blind him.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a con save for him.
Okay.
It does a little extra damage.
That's what
Plus
I want to
the-
hear. Give me this damage.
Well, it's going to do an extra d6 of damage either way, plus the sneak attack.
And he's
That's
blind.
another 10.
Please describe
Collective
his
damage.
grisly demise.
wow.
I mean, just like you heard me say, you see me just Brozzig take his staff and just start beating his head over and over again. He said, "Leave it alone! Leave us alone!" You see him just bashing, and I guess everybody around him seeing him bashing into like the ground, just
The
with
ground,
nothing
yeah.
underneath it. But he's just
Oh
over and
God,
over
we look
again, like
lunatics.
going crazy, just bashing this guy's head in.
Mhm.
Oh
As you stand
my
victorious,
God.
you may each take 725 experience points.
Whoa.
But more importantly, as you look up, you suddenly hear this broadcast sort of cutting. I'll pay you 2 million if you delay the law for 6 weeks. It's the first thing you hear, and you recognize this voice. It is indeed Joseph Quick. You have met him once before. He was a bit of an arsehole to some of you guys, I think.
He sure was.
At the but you see
Inovia Awards.
At the Inovia Awards, yes. But you see that he is currently speaking with Daniel, one of the Anarchesian councillors. A few moments later, a different bit of footage shows Jonas, a different councillor, in a conversation with Nico, the head of SSEC, which is a security company. And he's saying, we'll provide personal escort and security for you, sir. As long as you can see it in your mind to not to increase the tax on private security for another few months at least. And constantly you see these deals being made, and then something different. You see Richard Vega standing in front of the Vega transport. You remember they've made this tunnel with all of these trains that run automatically, shuttle trains, bullet trains basically. And you see one extra carriage being put on the back and attached with Richard Vega watching. Full of ammunition and guns. This all settled out the balance nicely, I think. Excellent. Pass it on. Brilliant. We'll take over. With ease. And then you just see these deals on top. At this point, the security didn't really seem to respond to the fight that was going on. They sort of looked over. They couldn't make head nor tail of it. So they didn't get involved. But you do see one of these suited guys sort of marching over, and he's like, we've got to shut those screens. And as he says that, you just see Kogel just elbow him in the temple and knock him out.
Nice.
Cutting him short. All around, you see different collusion members looking up to the screen and then trying to shut down these different security guards who are just trying to shut down the screens. And standing underneath the screens directly, you can see Eliana has gone to where Shift is holding Aisha. And Aegelon has come there too. But standing around them in a circle, you see lots of different sort of members of the public unfurling these banners, which says, "Free our city, free our country." Anarchesia should be its own country again. And you see they're probably plants. They've probably been aware that this collusion rally is going to come, but a lot of people follow the collusion. When you start to see these banners coming out, you see people with spray cans rushing round, sort of spraying different messages on the mall. Lots of people are in panic, sort of trying to shift one way or another, but collusion rallyists are coming in from different directions, basically closing off the exits and forcing people to watch these screens. And as the mission goes off almost completely according to plan, Oleg, you can get some healing up from Bex, and you can just put yourself to 20 hit points, and that is where we will end. As propaganda goes up, and we start to besmirch the name of our nasty government, and all shit's about to rain loose.
Oh, goodness.
Correct.
Oleg, you look down to your RTC camera, it just catches your eye. And you can see this sort of, the pharmacy sign? Bright red, and in front of it you see Alexander sort of waving in panic. Like tapping on the screen, like desperately trying to get your attention. And that is where
I imagine
that is where I suppose.
Yeah.
Remember what it is, bring it up next week. But in the meantime, we will come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. We had a fairly excellent recap by Mikayla, despite her oh-godding. So, Rico, we'll come to you first for an MVP.
Ooh. I think I quite enjoyed our convo with Eliana.
Oh, you're reading my mind.
I think it was like I mean, it just makes sense. You know, like I can't hold it against her.
Good.
So,
I'm glad you guys.
Oleg can't hold it against her anyway. He's too level-headed and logical about things. So, but yeah, I like that there was a bit of strife. Good moment.
Pat.
I'm going the other way. I'm going to go with a levity moment. I just have written down. I've written down horny chocolate. I think that that got the biggest laugh of the night. I think that was funny.
Definitely the idea that Vulgo's just stress munching on these hearts of blue pills.
That's right.
Josh.
Yeah, I was also gonna say that conversation, the getting kicked out. I mean, it's one of those things that kind of, like, it makes sense. It's like the next logical step of what is gonna happen to us, but it still was very bitter, very upsetting.
I hope that you guys have had long enough to get really attached to the collusion base and the people there. To then feel like you're being forced out. It actually feels like a sad moment, really. And I think that will be emphasized by the sort of farewell meal at the beginning of next session. So, good. I'm glad that felt impactful.
Foreshadowing.
Mikayla.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same about Eliana and that whole conversation. Like people said, I think it made a lot of sense, even if some of our characters are sulking about it. But besides that, I'll also say running into the sad Genie is always fun. And I really liked what he said about, they're making powerful genies disappear. He said, I should be fine then.
Despite the fact he could have been a patron, so he must have some power somewhere, but he doesn't.
He lacks
consider
confidence.
it very often. He definitely lacks confidence. Yeah, I thought the combat was really fun. It's not often we get to just go you 4vs because you've been so involved with a collusion. It was really nice to be able to throw you something in the middle of a collusion mission that only you guys could interact with. And I think there were some really cool combat moments. I really liked Pat deciding to disengage. That was something that I thought was.
I hate it. I hate doing that. I hate it.
But it was kind of Brozzig-ish, right? He knew he had to give some more. And that sort of dash away and regroup. Ended up in you getting the final blow, which is really kind of poetic and cool. I like that Oleg almost sort of like eventually just made yourself such a threat that he knew like you were going down. I was so determined, like I knew that he was on his last legs, like you were going down. I really liked Paisley's Paisley's guns redeeming arc. Where she fired once, then she misfired. The following turn, she got a nat 20, well, technically a nat 19, but, same thing. She got a crit, she got 4 shots off with action surge. Like, it was so nice to see, like, the different lines. And also just the amount of random bonuses Mikayla is able to stack. So she's playing a video game, she's got her glasses on, she's in focus mode, she's got +1 bullets, she's got precision strike, she's action surge to advantage. Like, she's got all these tiny little stacking bonuses going on just to hit somebody with this damn rust bucket. So yeah, I mean, I think by the end the rust bucket is going to be the single most powerful item in this game. But right now it is a hell of a long way away. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I also really enjoyed the whole sort of ducking and diving of the fight, right? So we had Oleg dash all the way away. We had Vulgo sort of poking out from behind the pillar. And doing blasting and sort of knocking him back and then not knocking him back and just sort of it's gives a really nice image of how the fights might go as you guys have more combats later on, how much manipulation of the battlefield you guys have got, which might one day stop Brozzig from just getting his ass handed to him.
Never.
It's the one melee thing, right? It always happens to the one melee. Like, I can't make a ranged attack while you're in melee range. I even tried to shoot you with a pistol. I missed. So I was like, well, I have to draw my sword. And if I have to draw my sword, then you're going to get hurt. And I'm okay with that. But in the meantime, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
We shall see you soon.